It's still growing.
The anticipation.
The minutes before say
Hold on, my niggas.
Hey.
Oh,
wait a second.
there goes our strike. Oh,
I heard a
jeez.
bad word.
Welcome back to the Bannermanes. I guess mlptg, the Bannermanes, episode number 57, in which the party does things. But what will they do? That's for me to know and you to find out. Actually, we're probably all going to know here soon. As for what happened last session, Swift, it's you.
Last session, the party picked up from the hill, the base of the hills, where we took to the hills to try to find clues to a sign that there may have been a Bannermane out there trying to seek help. After a couple days of exploration and bird and bear tracking, we managed to find our way to a resistance camp that was being led by some Bannermanes that are hiding away in the hills in order to gain intel on the kobold activity and the dragon Heatfang to try to lead a resistance to fight back. In part of our meeting with these new Bannermanes, we met new allies, some strong, some not so strong, but numbers are bolstered, and then they were bolstered even further when we got intel that kobolds were going to move a caravan of civilians up towards Watsy. The party was able to meet them ahead of time to set up an ambush, and we jumped them to save a group of civilians, as well as keeping one of the kobolds for ourselves, which now we have a kobold friend to talk to this upcoming session.
Yes. Now, this is where I turn to you guys. As you guys did tell me that you were going to time skip back toward the base here. As you guys enter this hex, that's when likely Sela would give a stop, and then like away from the prying ears of the kobold that is probably still unconscious, but better safe than sorry. Come up to you guys. I do not think it is very wise to bring a kobold into some place so secret. And of course, not in a tomb of all places.
Oh, don't worry about it. Once we're done questioning him, we'll just kill him right off. Easy picking.
Are you shouting that so that he can hear? Because that didn't sound like a whisper.
The kobold is still very unconscious.
Yeah, he's
okay. Good.
Don't
worry, we'll make sure to kill him. So we'll tell no one.
Sela doesn't seem to object, and she doesn't seem to be like nervous about it. Very well. Evil needs to be vanquished, of course. And she kind of gives a shrug.
I will. But
no, sorry.
I was gonna say something if you were finished.
Nah, yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, I was just gonna say that well, as we're kind of time skipping, I just wanted to make a note for fluff purposes that once we get to the hills, when you said the hills were all kind of like scorched and not looking the best as far as wildlife health, right?
In places, specifically, and Murbach and Fortuna would both know this, and I feel like they probably wouldn't keep this information from you, that the kobolds, in the places that they have burned, have done so because they thought that that might be where said secret base might be hiding. If you recall, the kobolds are literally actively out here trying to find where you guys are.
Where we are?
Yes, they know that you're in these hills. Like, they just cannot find you.
Oh, yeah, from the old camp that we alerted. Okay.
So, that's what they're doing. And, getting back here, they don't seem to have, like, necessarily stumbled in your hex. They don't seem to have burned anything in here. But in the neighboring ones, you definitely have seen that they have gotten pretty close to getting nearer you guys. So, are you guys just taking them into your fancy base?
Pretty much.
All right, you guys take the kobold into the base, and as you do, I mean, he's unconscious. He's not resisting in any respect. However, once you guys are in, Sela will turn to Fortuna. Hi, Fortuna. You are the leader of this little group, yes?
Yes, indeed I am.
Where should we take him that is safe within the confines of this crypt?
There is a door. There's a closet. Let's put it in the closet right here. This is his closet.
Wait, you gonna put him with the kid or
And they,
Oh wait, no,
whoever the
and see,
Look, I am 125 years old. My topographical skills are not excellent. It's right. How about this here? Right here. Fucking this door. I don't know.
hey.
It's locked.
And then she goes. It's actually unlocked for you. There you go.
Hey.
She goes over. Hey, well, if you've made up your mind for such things, and she kind of peeks in, and the definite scent of crypt air is here. Now, mind you're like a robot, so you don't really care. But Sila's nose does turn up to it. Yeah. Oh, soft whisper bless these souls, she says, looking forward. Alright, I think this is a good place to bring him, yes? She says. And at this, she does look like a little uneasy, and you do actually see her go toward some of these little graves over here and briefly, like, utter a small prayer. She puts her paw up at the top of them. You do hear a brief, if you do speak Sphinx as you go by her, like a brief, like, I am sorry we have to desecrate your place of resting for this, but there is no choice. And things like that.
Who's laid here anyways? I asked Fortuna.
Well, your mom.
Huh.
I don't think my mom would be buried in a Sphinx,
No.
crypt.
She got laid here.
That's not, that's different.
Yo! Fortuna
This
Land.
one is live.
Yes. That one has actually a big solid door. Like it's like stone. It doesn't have a handle.
Seems to have a handle right there. It's a white handle, in fact. It has a doorknob and
You may think
two
that.
little indents on it.
You may think
With
that.
2 hinges.
But that is the sign to me as a DM that your character needs glasses. Oh, okay, I'm taking off this spell effect from you. There you go. Okay, so you guys are setting them in here, yeah?
Yeah.
Gather,
I guess
Yeah.
so.
gather the gang.
Gang, come hither.
Where is said gang? And I'm going to put a kobold up on the thing, the one that he was. Let me just make sure which one he was. It was this one.
Comrades,
I don't
come
know.
forth.
They're
I mean,
just
like,
kind of
What?
there.
Can you stream through Discord?
Oh yeah, you're not in session today, Sanjin. Yeah, I can. Reminder: if you're in session, don't look at the Discord because, like, you know,
Okay.
Yeah, Swift, our little blue friend, is just
the Swift.
dead, I guess.
Swift.
Yeah. Yes.
They're gathering the people. We're on the map. Move your butt.
Come on. Now let's
Into here.
go in the crypt. Yes.
Is the ginger not here, or?
Oh yeah, I
I
gotta.
honestly don't know how you're gonna handle that one. They've been gone for so long.
Bring-
Do they disappear, or we?
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
What
Alright.
is happening in here?
Both are technically here, so I'm not gonna restrain you from
It's
like.
vision.
Yeah.
Probably war crimes. If I had to guess with this group.
I have
Yeah.
no. I am not really good at intimidating. I have
Tribble,
enough night.
get in here.
Then again,
Yeah.
they are like Nazis in a pony Holocaust thing or Sphinx Holocaust, so I think it's okay to commit
All
crimes
is-
against them.
All is
I think
fair in
that's how
love
it
and
works.
war.
Oh yeah, huh? I'm
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this because also you guys like probably get like a little bit more.
Oh.
There. Now you guys can see
you
shit.
There we go.
I figured I was like, that's probably why they can't see things. Like, duh. Okay, so cool. You guys should be where you are. Triple, are you just by the door there?
Yes, I've had enough nightmare fuel.
All right. Triple kindly closes the door. Punk.
I
All
should
right.
Probably be.
Up here on the pedestal, you guys set this kobold, who just kind of like, he's got blood running down his face. Some of his scales are disheveled. Like, I forget all what you guys did to this one specifically, but he is not doing too well.
What didn't we do to him?
Like, you might consider him to be, like, wounded 2 or 3 at this point.
Alright.
Alright, what are you guys doing? It's your adventure.
Is he waking up?
No, he's unconscious. Like, he's out of HP. What are you doing?
Oh, fuck. Well, we'll have to minorly heal him. We obviously don't want him at full strength. I did pick up some healing potions from the, is there just a blue deer prancing in here and interrogation?
Yeah. You said you needed him awake. He doesn't look like he's gonna wake up on his own in this state. Okay. And then
Lock that door.
he will reach out. Just do a. To the
Gotcha. You reach out, dealing a whole whopping 7 points of healing.
And he prances backwards.
And you prance backwards as he does that. As you heal, some of those wounds fold inward and, repair themselves, though not in a great degree. And soon after, you kind of see the kobold blinking blearily. Where am I? Somebody tried to say
Are
something.
you trying to say something, Shabaka?
Well, first off, I am not my friend Shabaka. First off, I don't know.
Sorry, you're
know
just a
where he's at.
recolor of Shabaka.
No.
Go on. Go ahead. Slightly lighter brown version of Shabaka.
Don't force me to put you down, right here and now.
Oh,
Go on. You were saying something.
Anyway, look, it doesn't matter where you're at. All I can tell you is that you're gonna be in the world of pain if you don't answer these questions.
And he kind of blearily looks up and blinks. And that's when he kind of like starts to look down. He sees badge. He starts like cackling, and it's a horse cackle. Like it's very grainy, given that there's some lacerations on his neck. He's very bloody. You think that I'm going to listen to some of you Bannermanes? That's what you are.
You better quiet right now before I mute you permanently.
Go ahead.
That's the intent.
Push my off button. Go for it. Obviously blind. Yeah, he doesn't back down from his statement. He looks like you probably definitely demoralized him, but he's not like your role itself did not instill. He doesn't seem to be entirely scared of your threat. Go ahead, push my off button. Mute me if you will. You won't get a thing out of me anyway.
What's a mute? Wait, what's a mute button?
Off button, as in kill him.
Button?
You said mute you permanently.
Yeah, what is a button?
An off button? What is a button?
And I mean, Fortuna's literally in the room with you guys. I'm just like, she's a robot. What are you talking about?
Claire has no concept of robots. She never graduated high school.
This conversation is machinist.
All I do is lift weights all day. I don't care about machines.
You don't do. Okay.
Wow. Okay. Fuck you, I guess.
All right. Well, you get more bees with the honey than the vinegar. Slightly less dark Shabaka, light-skinned Shabaka.
That's when the kobold blearily looks over. Oh, and you saved your little friend. He squints up at the blue deer up above, who's backed away, and then to the side. I can still see you. Your hooves lead a trail. And that's what.
Shit.
And that's what he kind of like points to the ground, where you guys do see that there are some hoof prints in places where they are. They're small, like lichen or small bits of moss that seem to have sprouted as he walked away.
Yes.
Damn it! Did he do that the whole way here to our
Yes.
secret base?
That is something kind of to note that as he kind of steps, but I mean, while he was stepping, like while we were walking through like areas where it wasn't burned down, then it wasn't, it wasn't really out of the ordinary. But as this blue deer has been kind of walking around, he has been kind of seeming to leave steps of life in his path. So like, especially like if we were around those, just basically like little bits of life, like grass that
You
grows
left
as
a
it steps.
trail of flowers and grass directly to our hidden secret rebel base.
We've been compromised because of you.
I stepped around I stepped around all the stuff. I stepped around all the dead plants. It doesn't
Why'd
even
you
look any
turn it
different.
I just
off?
like you down right here and now for
Can't
doing
turn it
that.
off.
You
I
know,
can't
be an
turn- I-
enemy.
And
Oh
then
my god.
he's kind of shaking a little bit. I can't turn it off.
And then see, this is when Sela grabs your tail, Murbach. You! Calm down. She pulls you back. Pull, 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 pull. I have been watching our steps very carefully. He did not leave a trail. Now get back to interrogating and focus on the task at hand before I have to take over for you instead.
Alright. Sarah's gonna try to
I
charm the
grumble
one.
underneath my breath.
Yeah, you grumble while Cher actually gets answers.
Uh-huh.
Give me that save.
Well, I suppose the most information we can hope to gain is about Watsi itself.
Well, maybe, but give me that save, Meemly.
Sorry, what was the thing? Oh, charm.
Yep.
Alright. He's gonna do the thing. Where's
Yeah,
the thing?
come on, let's see it.
I know, I gotta select
Let's
them.
see that critical failure, Meemly.
Nope.
Yeah.
Normal failure.
Wait,
Wait. You said he's demoralized.
Oh yeah, he is demoralized.
He is demoralized, but that goes, frightened goes down once every 6 seconds. It has definitely been way more than...
frightened?
What?
Yeah,
I
demoralized
used
makes you
that
frightened.
before.
Damn it!
I
should.
used that before within the 6 seconds. Come on, come on.
Just fucking
You
do
guys
it,
literally
you
had a
know.
whole, like, conversation with this dude in between the time that Murabok did his fucking intimidation and everything.
I don't think I can hero point his role.
No, that's not how that works at all.
Can you just do it again?
well,
It'll just go up if he fails again.
Get a bond
Yeah,
modded,
I'll
but-
do it one more time. Well, I don't
Alright.
have un mod.
I guess.
No,
I'll
I
do
do,
it one
though.
more time.
I do that.
Alright.
All right. Well, before Cher does that, Swift is going to speak the kobold. You'd be best to talk and give us what we want to know, lest your blood wants to be. You want to watch your blood and entrails be painted on the walls of this crypt.
Okay, we're sending real mixed signals here.
Well, he's gonna be friendly to you.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that bit that you, like, what was your threat one more time?
I said, you'd be best to give us what we want to know, lest you want to watch as we paint the walls with your entrails.
And he kind of gives a sadistic smile. I've seen worse. I felt worse. And he sticks out his tongue.
All right,
Besides, you should be nicer, like this one here. And he gestures towards Cher.
well, I did roll my bond mod check.
Yes.
Damn.
Cher's gonna flutter her eyelashes and say, "You felt worse, but have you ever felt better?" And she's gonna keep on charming him. Let's see the.
Yep. And you did
Oh
your
wait,
thing.
shit, I also have some
It's against his will
bonuses I never
DC.
use.
That's a normal success, which does not affect their will save. Okay. Alright, so you try it again as he calls out to Cher as the friendly one.
My bond mod affects the will. Oh no, it does not.
Not
Yeah,
a
it
normal,
does.
not a normal success, yeah?
Success.
Oh,
The target is
yep, okay,
distracted
I
and
see
takes
it.
-2.
I saw perception and I didn't see will. Alright, for 1 minute. So this would be, let me drag the effect on here, so they have the fancy effects. Bonk. And then I'll do the thing.
Oh, he's Jesus now. Okay.
There you go.
Critically failed by 14.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
No, critically failed because he rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh my
Again!
God.
Again! Again!
And this is where Swift will kind of smirk a little bit, and then he'll just shrug. He'll take a step back. I talk to the pretty face then, as he resigns to the kobold. Strong will.
And the kobold, for a brief moment, his eyes kind of go like a little bit, like they go from slits to a little bit wider, and he just focuses on Cher for a minute. And then he smiles. He smiles. Then he frowns at you, Swift. What are you doing here again?
You guys can message me, by the way, because he's probably gonna get upset if you guys are just feeding me questions. So I didn't have a list prepared. I just figured I'd go in and do what you guys couldn't do, but I don't actually have the questions that you guys want. But feed me your questions. What is it that we want to know? Exactly.
Well, if the plan for the party is to get to Watsy, we should know more about the security that we should expect to find where on our way to Watsy, how far off the path. If we're gonna go around Watsy, around the path, we might want to know where outposts are set up in the general areas and where we might be able to sneak in.
Okay, that's a lot. All right, I'm gonna ask him, has he ever been to Watsy?
And he squints. Of course I have. I'm one of the people who... And he kind of looks... And he leans forward towards you, Cher, as if he's telling you a secret. I'm one of the ones who carries the contraband from the camp up to Heatfang himself. And he gives a little bit of a waggle of his eyebrow, as if he thinks that you should be impressed by this.
I'm gonna say, ooh, and what's the contraband?
And he kind of thinks a number of things. We don't know where they get them from, but somehow, some way, people in the work camps find someone or something that gives them fancy things, baubles, things that they shouldn't have. Anyways, he kind of waves his claw. Come closer, come closer. And he gestures to you, Cher. Closer, closer.
Okay.
And you get closer.
Sarah gets closer, but she's not literally on top of him.
Yeah. And then that's when he kind of smiles a little bit. You can keep a secret, right?
Yeah, Cher can keep a secret.
And he kind of smiles. Well, you're a good friend of mine. So if these people over here, and he gestures toward Murabach and Sela and all them, if these people here decide that I'm not good enough to let go, you'll carry on my shift, won't you?
His shift?
My shift. I don't want to be late for the scheduling, or for the scheduled leave of the caravan, now do I?
Yeah, Cher will do it. You just gotta tell her what she needs to do, and she'll make sure that if these big old meanies over here decide to do bad things to you, that she'll make sure that your legacy lives on.
And he kind of smiles evilly at the rest of you guys. That's what I expected from a friend. And he gives a little bit of a titter that. It's definitely thinks that he's the one coming up on top of the situation right now. And he kind of says, well, I was traveling up with my group, and he kind of rolls his eyes until these people interrupted. And then points toward the rest of them. Well, gestures more or less than points. And we were going to deliver them to the work camp, and then from there, I was going to escort all the contraband back up to Heatfang. What they have, I don't know. I wasn't there. Whatever they have, it's leaving in... And he blinks. How long have I been out?
I think
Light-skinned one, how long has he been out?
2 days.
Wow, light-skinned one, your voice has changed a lot.
Oh, wait, light-skinned one?
I think he's talking to Murabach.
Murbach.
Oh.
I'm not gonna remember. It's gonna take me a while to remember the new names.
But yeah, 2 days travel.
2 days.
They should be leaving here about 6. He says, kind of like contemplatively. So if you
They're
could take
leaving
over my
from the main camp.
Of course. And he kind of smiles. Though, he kind of thinks a little bit. Pulls you in closer, Cher.
Even closer.
Closer.
I'm even closer.
I know, like Cher's right now, like on her forehooves, like back hooves are off the ground. Like he's like, come, and you get so close that he's literally like right in your ear, and he just says, "You think you can bust me out of here?"
Maybe, but I need to know just a few more things.
He gets a little bit of a smile. Do tell.
Who's in charge of the camp? If I was to take over your job or even just help you, I'd have to know
Shh,
who
keep it down.
I'm.
Keep it down. Keep it down.
Okay. Okay.
Now I can't hear you on Discord. I'm sorry. You gotta have to get really close to your.
Okay, I have 2 mics in front of me, so I actually went to the wrong mic.
No.
Okay. Wait. Who's the leaders of the camp?
And he kind of like smiles. Is there any particular reason that you need to know that information?
I'd have to know who to report to.
And he kind of shakes his head. Give me a diplomacy roll.
God damn it, Shabaka.
I'm blind, of course.
You're blind.
Your mom's blind. And with that, he kind of thinks so hard. And,
So hard.
yeah. And he kind of once again pulls you forward, like back onto your front hooves. They call
I
him...
don't know how much further I can get.
Oh no! It's just like he'll let you go, right, and then like he'll fall back and he'll be like, no, come back, and, you know, bring it back. Like that's pretty much like the back and forth from it.
Okay.
And he kind of says, the Scale Master's name there is Blind Hammers.
Blind hammers.
Blind Hammers.
Out of character. I really hope someone's writing all of this info down.
It's been recorded.
Yeah, because you
Okay,
guys routinely
writing
go back into the
down.
recordings and pick apart notes.
I sure hope people aren't just playing with their cocks and not writing it all down.
You're the one asking the questions, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm the
yours
one
should
asking
be
the questions,
fucking write
writing
it down, man.
No, I'm not
No,
even. in the
you're
room.
right.
It
Oh,
would
well,
be
like,
better
just
if
hang on. I
was
forgot that you
outside.
weren't in here. Brashy, you gotta speak up when I don't put your token there.
Oh, I was waiting for you guys to go back outside to have my moment, but.
Okay, so the guy. Well, what we've learned is that the caravan is leaving from that camp in 6
4 more
days.
days. No, 4 more days.
4 days. Okay.
I thought he said. Wait, meanly, did he say 6? He said 6 days.
He said in about 6 days. That's why he asked that's why he asked how long he's been out, and then he considered.
From
He
the
says
2 days.
from now.
No, from today.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Alright.
we've learned the Scale Master's name, but I would also just ask him about ways to get into Watsi.
Yeah, I'll ask him about the protection of Wati. So, how's Wati? I've never
Oh,
been
it's
there.
glorious, he says, dropping his whisper. Oh, it's so glorious, all the Persians fearing us. Oh, it's great, he says, like with like an air of salivation almost. Nobody gets in, nobody gets out. And of course, he says with a smile, I occasionally get to see my master.
Oh, that must be incredible.
You've never seen something so great.
So I'm guessing it's swarming with all kinds of big and powerful kobolds and dragons and all the likes, right?
Kind of smiles. We've put up a fair few watches around. Yeah, kind of like thinks a little bit. Though, he kind of considers. My master still has problems with people like your friends, he says, like a leaning in again. Lean.
Yeah.
And like he gestures specifically toward like Murbach. And like Sela kind of like looks over like to where he's pointing, not sure what he's actually saying. And then yeah, he kind of pulls you back in once again. Pull, whisper. And he continues. Somehow, Bannermanes there are causing my master problems, and he can't seem to find them. Kind of smiles. So if you get in, and he looks down at your badge share, and kind of like flicks it. Use this fake badge and try to get an in with them, why don't you?
Yeah,
Wait.
Sarah will most certainly do that.
Wait, whose fake badge? Does he think shares?
He's assuming mine's is fake because he's charmed by me. And he
Oh.
couldn't possibly be charmed by a Bannermane.
Right.
Could not possibly.
Yeah. Couldn't be. Okay. And how would I get into Wati if I had to do your job?
He kind of thinks a little bit. Well, naturally, we all know you're friends with us, so you could just walk in. He says, like with like a smile.
If someone wanted to be sneaky because they wanted to surprise Heatfang with an extra special gift, they knew all the other kobolds and other people would be super jealous if they saw it and try to take it from Heatfang. What would be the best way Cher could sneak that gift in to present it to the glorious one?
Kind of considers. Odd question. Odd enough for another diplomacy roll, Cher.
Well, my diplomacy is good, I guess.
You can always 0 point it.
Blind rolls. Made a new rule. You can't do that on. I was saying,
Yeah,
like,
no.
made a new rule that you can't use 0 points on blind rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, never mind.
Yep. And he kind of he
He's super
smirks.
charmed, critically.
Oh
charmed,
yeah,
so.
no, he's. I hope I'm playing this off well because he is critically charmed. Yes.
Yeah.
And he kind of thinks. He thinks. Well, sneaking in would be no good. And he kind of shakes his head. No, sneaking in won't work. But if I were you, he pinches your nose share for a minute as if like you stinker you, and thinks hiding in plain sight would be the easiest. My master does enjoy his delectables. And he once again looks over toward Murabach, and then back up to where he last saw the blue deer. Oh, he loves a good venison.
Wicker's just kind of like trembling in his corner. He hears.
Okay. Out of character. Anyone else have any questions? So we know. Yeah, he thinks like steer. I think that's more just like a.
Well, yeah, but basically that is to imply that this kobold suggestion is that the best way for us to get in would be probably to just like give the illusion that we've been captured.
Yeah, probably have me disguise as him, and then pick up his caravan or contraband, export it all the way over, keep you guys in chains, and just travel like that.
Yeah, sounds decent enough to me.
He is still charmed for 24, for until I prepare the next day's spells.
He pulls you back in once again to share. So, what's the plan? How do we get out?
Okay, out of character, guys. How do you want to play it?
Well, does anyone else have any more questions that we want to know
Yeah,
about?
someone in chat does. In NTT
Yeah.
voice chat.
Not my chat, but okay. What? Does he know any plans for further assaults or patrols that can be ambushed?
Yes.
And also, does he know where the Bannermanes are being held captive? That's the other one.
They're not
I
being
can't say
held
it because I'm not in the
captive.
room.
Yeah, let me answer Moon Planner.
Also, get in the room.
No, I'm out.
Get in the room.
It would technically be metagaming if I went in right now.
No.
You were supposed to be. I thought you were in anyways, just in the corner.
No, he just
Well,
pussied out.
You got my question. Or specifically, planters.
All right.
Also, remember, in case you guys didn't pick up on it, it sounds like the Bannermanes aren't being captured.
Yes, they are hidden. They are causing trouble from the shadows, so to speak.
Yeah, they're being little butts. The Heat Fang, our Lord and Savior.
So the thing is, when we get in, though, how would we get out?
Probably the same way.
Taking us from?
Nobody in, nobody
walking
out.
Well,
you did say nobody in, nobody out.
Oh. Yeah, unless you're there for a duty. Like his duty is delivering and taking back the delivering the contraband and coming back. He's been there many times.
I see.
Gyro.
What?
Gyro feather. Peacock griffin. Purple, blue griffin.
The gyro and the peacock griffin? Oh, if the Bannermanes aren't captured, that's great. Ask about Gyro. Who's Gyro?
We learned about Gyro back in Brashville.
Yes.
But did we learn anything that would make us think that he's here technically?
You guys never asked. Well, they literally told you guys, like, if you see a bird, last time I know, he headed out to Watchy. Haven't seen him since.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Who's Gyro?
He's just just another Bannermane.
Okay. Guess I'll ask. Gyro's on his way to Wanty. He's a tinkerer and might have some technical engineering skills that can be used. Probably would be helpful if he can be found. I'll see if this kobold knows, but I'm probably thinking that's too specific. All right. Cher's gonna say in a minute, but first, you know someone named Gyro. He's a peacock griffin. He could be real trouble for Heatfang if we don't find him.
Oh, is this one of their Bannermane's friends?
Yes, which makes it all the more reason to make sure that he's captured and tortured.
Good idea. You're nod. Definitely a good idea, he thinks. Yes. yes. A griffin, you said?
Yeah.
Well, if he's on their side, that would be perfect information to give our master. He kind of smiles. Oh, I'm sure he'd love a taste of bird. He doesn't get many of those out here, now does he?
That's true.
Otherwise, he doesn't seem to give an inkling that he knows who you're talking about.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
Damn. All right. So should we let him go, collect the contraband, or do you want to just have Cher take his place? My voice is weird. Hang on.
Definitely don't think we should let him go. I mean, we could
kill him.
We could either kill him or see about keeping him captured, but then that's kind of risky if we're gonna move out. Like, there's ideally, like, technically, there's Bannermanes here, so we could, like, leave him behind with other Bannermanes that can watch him in case we want to come back and ask more. But I don't know if we see a reason to that.
There's
your guys' adventure.
Well, there's a lot more kobolds to come across, so I don't see a point in keeping them alive.
That's Sela was assured that he'd be killed as well, so I know that's her vote. All right, I think then that's all right. So that's about it.
Is that all the questions?
So, wants to do the honor.
Wait, hang on.
Wait, can you guys hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry, I was echoing in chat in my stream. I just realized I muted my mic. My mistake. I unplugged it. Okay. I need to first make sure that if he has a badge or signifier or something like that. Okay. And Cher's gonna say, okay, one last thing before we get out of here. How do they know you're supposed to be the one getting the contraband? You have like some sort of badge or something?
Yes, he says as he. That's when he feels around his back. He's like looking for something. I think they took it off of me. And he was like looking around. Where's my sword?
Oh my.
Can we put it in the party loot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on, let me.
It's not going to be labeled anything. I did not label it specifically.
God damn it! Make a label for it, Memely.
But are you guys looking through your swords and various things?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
who has the bag of holding? Because the only people in here are Murderbach and Sela and you.
Well, you told us the camp loop is like a more
Yeah.
inferior thing. No one has it.
I'd say Wickerwind probably. He has
A decent
He
amount?
has he's a 50 bulk bag of holding. So.
All right.
So do
Why
I.
would we wait? We probably honestly wouldn't give our party loot to someone who's not part of our party.
Yeah, it's like being
I'm a
my bag.
Bannerman.
He's
What are you talking
he's a
about?
Bannerman.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's
I
got the
don't think
badge.
we would- The one
I got
we
the-
just met. I
Yeah.
don't think it would probably be on Moon Planner.
Do you want me to show you the
Yeah.
badge again? And he comes and he frolics over, and then he shows the little badge.
I don't think we would give all our loot to the guy who just joined us. I think it would be on Moon Planner.
Well,
Hang
whatever. If Moon Planner's in the corner, whatever.
Yeah, Moon Planner's in the corner, and we go through it.
And he bites out at you.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Me. He got
Oh
too
shit! He
close,
hit me.
And you got hit.
Damn.
And with that, he deals you a whole amount of damage. I just gotta change this to piercing because I had to put his thing on here. He hits you, dealing you, Wickerwind, damage. 20 points.
Damn, you took 20 points of damage.
That's
He,
ridiculous.
he steps back first. Hey, I woke you up. I can put you back to sleep.
I dare you to.
No, because you're in the middle of a conversation.
Because you're a flighty deer and you don't have any constitution for how you carry yourself. Skitter away. Skitter away.
+3 to my constitution.
He is indeed a flighty deer. Okay, Cher's gonna show him all the swords that they have, which we don't actually. We only have one, and I don't think it's the plus striking. Was that from that? I don't know. Is this
I assume
your sword?
You look into
Yeah, you find the sword. Looking through the bag until he stumbles upon one, and he does actually there it is, and he points to it, and it's a mundane sword, but it does have a small marking on the just above the hilt, very small, and what seems to be draconic, and it simply says his name, which just look up. What did I have for his name on here? Actually, that's the one thing I didn't pull up on my notes here. I'm pulling it up. I forgot. I just need to make sure I get the other one. His name, which is Mux, M-U-K-S.
Okay. All right. So, do we have all the info? I think we do.
Yeah.
So, out of character, one of you rough guys should do something not pleasant to him without damaging his clothing.
Okay.
Are you saying this out loud?
No, I literally prefaced this with out of
Okay.
character.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Well, without damaging him, then it might as well be some sort of mental effect or something like
His
that.
clothing.
And then as you guys start coming in, he starts laughing. Oh, you think they caught onto our plan? He says, looking at you, Cher. Fortune teller,
I
what's
don't
my
know.
fortune? Is it good or is it bad?
Oh, give him his fortune, yeah.
Sure.
I see no children in your future, and that's when she just kicks him in the balls again.
No!
Do your spell thing. Defeats bad omens.
That's a hit.
Wait, bad omens will if it's the same.
He's
rock
rolled.
thing, I'll
He's
destroy it.
rolled. Give me the damage.
Rolled. Oh, damage. Oh, fucking. No, lethal attack, essentially.
You could choose
Oh.
it'd be a -2 if you made it non-lethal, but you didn't specify that
Not
at
lethal.
first.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Damage.
Oh, we're getting it does 4. Well,
And
all
you
right. Do your omen thing.
you thwack him
No,
for 4 damage as he squeaks a little bit, and he's actually not unconscious from that, from how much
I
you guys
told this Fortune already. I told him he's not gonna have any kids. I'm right.
You
bastard!
Enough games. Enough of you talking. I'll just take your head from here. Thank you very much. And Murabaka raised his sword to get ready to cut off a clean cleave through his neck.
All right, go for it. Target to do the thing.
Oh, they don't.
Shit.
Come on, Murabaka.
Oh shit!
It's a nut.
All right, how do you want to do this?
Well, as I ready my sword back, I bring it back like a baseball bat, and I ready it up, and then I swing with full momentum, and as I do, it cleaves right through his neck, making his head fly through the air, with blood splattering all over the walls.
Where does the head land?
I catch it.
You catch it. Thunk. And briefly, you know how heads stay alive for just a moment? Like just a moment when, you know, somebody's beheaded. For a moment,
Yes.
you see it like his mouth
I know that
like
very well.
open and close as if he's saying something and mouthing upon his kobold lips. You see his eyes like flicker with a shudder over back toward Madame Fortuna, and you hear him like, or you don't really hear him, I guess. You just see him mouth, "You bastard," and then he dies.
Yeah. Okay.
Rest in hell, you kobold bitch.
Meanwhile, as this is happening, Sarsaparilla, where are you?
I'm outside of the. I'm waiting for you all to come outside. She's impatiently waiting with her kicking her hooves, you know, sitting on top of whatever it may be that you guys are in.
This would be a question for you guys. Actually, for Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. This is technically a hidden base. Did you catch up with the party by accident on their way back, or?
I've been off vacation for a couple days. I'm just trying to get some extra vacation. I've been following these people for a few. I found them in the fort or whatever.
So I'm going to assume that you've. I'm going to
Shadowing.
assume that you. What's your survival? What's your survival? Just curious.
Survival 18 plus 18.
Like, what's your trained level in survival?
Trained.
Oh Jesus. Okay. It's a little bit harder there. I was gonna say, like, you know, if you're like expert or master, it'd be like following the very small trail that Mr. Wickerwind was leaving behind. But as a matter of fact,
ranger.
actually, Sarsaparilla, hang on, I'm brainstorming a tie-in for you, and that would be that you had followed what seemed to have been an eagle here.
Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't really. You just kind of saw it disappear over here, and like out here from where you are, there's like no steps. It seems like this is just a completely blank cliff face. And
okay, so I guess Sarsaparilla is just poking around at the same.
Yeah, you're poking around here trying to like what the fuck was that eagle?
What the fuck is going on?
And that's when like hang on, y'all moving out. Give me 1 second here. I'm still setting up your seat. Get back over here. That's when you guys see your other dear friend kind of like look. And then he looks back, and then you guys are like kind of on your way out, and he kind of says, "We have company." And he points with his antlers that way. And he squints, but they're not a kobold. And he kind of nods, knowledgeably.
Kill them with fire.
Should we roll perception?
Yeah, you can roll perception, or just tell me that you know Sarsaparilla because you do. So like
I literally spent a year with her. You hear me whispering Sarsi.
Sarsi, you hear a whispering coming from the cliff face.
What? What? There's nothing there. What? What's going on?
I'm gonna run out.
And she more frantically kicks around at the illusion.
And You start kicking frantically at the illusion. Give me your will save, you.
And blind?
Yes.
Possibly?
Also, Fortuna, give me a reflex save.
Well, one thing
Oh,
though,
shit.
they
Wait, we don't see Sarsaparilla yet,
Reflex
do we?
save.
Like, I don't think we see him.
But
maybe-
everybody is gathered by the door and seeing that there's somebody who followed them here. Madam Fortuna, I'm going to give you the option here, as once again you feel one of those sturdy steps that you fell down before, like a giveaway. You have enough reflexes about you to dodge said things, but I ask you as a player, is that what you want to do?
No, she just extends her legs to match the level.
And very briefly, Sarsaparilla, you hear what sounds to be a robotic noise.
Well, I don't think Cliffside makes that noise.
No
Totally
shit, it
does.
doesn't.
Can she hear us?
Yeah?
I heard her with. Yeah.
Cher's gonna say, "Fuck you! You don't know our business."
Oh no.
Who is?
She
I
recognizes
can't
that
find
voice.
them. Oh no. Can I like step forward through the illusion?
Murabaka doesn't know this guy.
I think
or
that
girl.
it's the illusion down here. Or is it up?
Well, so
here?
with your, as you roll your will save, it actually does now turn into more of like a hazy, discriminatory thing that you could definitely realize this is an illusion, and the crumbling stairs before you are revealed. And at the same time,
flies through the mist.
Yeah, as you start flying through the mist, there's a deer that stops you along the way. Stop! Those who cross these stairs must answer me these questions 3 ere the other side they see.
Can we do one question?
Okay.
Okay.
Who are you?
My name is Source for Surprise.
Well-
I think I have. It seems like you've been acquainted with my friends here. I'm back from vacation.
I need
And
a translator! He says as he starts skipping around. Skip, 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 skip.
What?
He's with us. She's with us.
Oh.
Is there a way you can post that image that you drew in like the game chat?
Yes.
Yep.
Because
Yes, I
that's
can.
exactly how I'm showing.
Oh, yo.
Okay, yes, yeah.
I ask this sternly. Have you been followed?
What? I'm the one doing the following.
Following how?
Yes. How do you find us?
She just shows up with a flower shirt and everything.
Yeah, so she show back from vacation. She's got tiny alcohol bottles falling out of her purse. She smells slightly of alcohol, but not drunk. Because, gotta keep your gullet wet in the desert, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time while we were out here possibly gonna die.
Oh.
You know, like you're dressed for the occasion.
I am dressed for every occasion, because every occasion with me in it is the right occasion. But I'm back!
Are you another Bannermane?
You better fucking believe it.
Oh, awesome! More for the party.
Got the bash to prove that?
This resistance plan is
And
going
in
by really good so
response-
far.
In response to that how did I find you question, Sarsaparilla just puffs out her chest very proudly, and a ranger never reveals her secrets.
No, you should totally say you follow the ego so we can shit on Mubaka for fucking giving away our position.
I will say nothing at all.
Now you gotta tell us how you found this place. Come on.
You could say a little birdie told me.
So
I look towards the golden eagle with a lingering mad gaze. Like, how?
Guess you
You
can't
were
get mad at the gay
following-
deer.
Yeah.
you have a feeling if the eagle could speak, he would tell you -4 intelligence, remember?
I'm stupid, bitch. What do you expect?
And
Yeah, sorry I was gone so long. When we came back to the Dakalai, I was tasked with getting us some cash in Golden Port so we could throw a big party later this year. But keep that on the down low. You didn't hear that from me, okay? Also, there's something going on in the Golden Port. Had to do a little sniffing around. Also, I was in Golden Port. I'm broke again. And she just walks over to Triple Savins.
Triple looks like he's going to melt, but
What?
he's like...
And she tackle hugs you.
Every time Triple has seen Sarsaparilla, he always acts like angry. But after seeing someone tortured and see one get like his arms torn off, he's just kind of like stunned.
You haven't tortured anyone yet with you. have
Technically,
we?
yes, that's true. That's true.
You
Yeah.
tackle
Well-
hug a very stunned looking 777, Sarspula.
You wouldn't let your big sister Sarsi go broke, would you? I'll pull your tail if you don't give me allowance.
And then his
She
expression turns
opens
kind of
up
back
her
to normal.
purse and
Like,
shows you how fucking broke she is.
Some weird
Well-
fin dom type
Is
stuff.
there a way I can show how much money I have?
you don't even need to show it. This is just Sarspora. Like, Triple has
Take a
been with Sarspora for like a
screenshot.
year.
Yeah.
Take a screen. Yeah, take a screenshot.
Take a
Triple is
screenshot.
going to be like
I
his,
have
his
one
expression.
gold.
One gold.
I have 1 gold, 5 silver, and 6 copper.
You get paid hundreds of gold. What happened to
Last
all
time I
the
was
gold?
here, you took my money.
You
Or
gave
rather, I
Give her
gave you
50
money.
gold.
Yeah.
I asked for 5.
Yeah, but
Did
you're
I
I,
bring it
uh,
down to 1?
brother. You're bullying my little brother. I had to step in and be the big sister.
I
I'm not
offered him
complaining.
for
I'm just saying what happened. I'm just saying what happened to my money.
That one
Oh,
isn't.
are you?
This
That
is-
one isn't a bat pony. They must be stepbrothers and sisters.
Oh, I
it's
get
not
it.
like
Hop,
that,
hop, hop,
Rig.
hop, hop. You're adopted. Boop.
Either way.
Nice.
Yeah, let's go with
Congrats.
that.
Wow, you're adopted.
And
I would say that
And I wouldn't ask for a better little brother than Mr. Jackpot himself, and she ruffles up your mane a little bit.
when I see that bag, by the way, that is what returns my face somewhat to normal. I'm like, well, at least you have it changed.
Yeah, she holds open her coin purse so you can put some money in it.
Put some
Yeah,
money in
what?
it, Triple.
Just a few gold to get me, through.
Just to get her by, Triple. Come on,
Yeah,
Triple.
come on.
Give it to Big
Yeah.
Sister.
Okay, I'm going to give 100.
Oh,
Actually,
yeah,
only give her
wow.
50 and give me the other 50, actually.
no.
The finder's fee for Sarsi.
What do you mean finder's fee? I should be getting the finder's fee. I found you.
Yeah,
Also-
but it's only because of this dumb one over here.
and that's
I'm
when
not listening to you anymore.
and that's when
She pressed She
Sarspula.
prestidigit- Sorry. So
Yeah.
you got?
Yeah, it's about at this point when you do actually see that there's another character coming from the depths of this catacombs here, who is a Persian without a tail by the seams, and she is looking out. Can you guys not bring this inside and keep it down out there? There are people actively searching for you, and you are on the doorstep shouting about how adopted you are.
Oh, come on. It is impossible for me to be followed.
We
Okay?
have golden eagles leading people here, trails of magical gay deer dust. I think this place is pretty compromised already.
The eagle bring another. Ay. And she she rubs
Let's
her.
just get in. Come on.
She rubs her temple. Ay.
I guess. I mean, are we waiting? Are we just gonna wait for the caravan in 6 days?
Well, remember, he was leading another caravan, but he said, okay, Meemly, this is actually a question for you.
Yeah, that's the
He's
one you
here to-
saved me from.
Yeah. Well, no, because that's where we got him from. He
Yeah,
was
that's where you
leading
got me
another. Yeah, but he was gonna lead another caravan. So he said
6
he was
days.
picking up. Yeah. Hang on. Wait, Meemly. He said he was picking up contraband, as well to take. And he said it was in the city, the main.
No, he said he told you that he was carting people up to the work camp, and he was gonna help escort contraband from that work camp to Wati. That's what he told you.
Yeah, the main work camp. So I'm guessing it's not the one that we came from then. No, right?
That's for me
It's
to
not
know and you to
the-
find out.
What? I asked that with the express intent of saying the main work camp. What do you mean?
But he said that there was a work camp he was going to. That's all he kind of departed to you.
I asked if it was the main work camp that we had seen before.
Oh, well, the
He
previous
said, yeah.
thing
of
was not
course.
the previous place was not a work camp.
Was it not? It had a bunch of slaves and.
No,
I mean,
there was
Cobalt, they had, like-
there was no slaves there.
They weren't slaves. They were just
Captives.
tortured
They were prisoners
Yeah.
who work against their
No,
will.
they didn't. They didn't work.
they
just
weren't
in
working.
Cages.
Okay, well, they're lazy fucking slaves, okay?
Gunpow's version's lazy.
That's gonna weird territory. But it might be a descriptor if Shabaka was ever in chains. Okay, so then which one was the camp then? I feel like
When
that one should be
Mur-
pointed out. Then that's what I meant.
Yeah, when the Mubarak know of these camps.
Mubarak can give me a society roll if Mubarak wishes.
Ah,
Does
Or-
he not know from fighting here?
I mean, that's part of the thing. Is like if he's here, he can roll that knowledge, or a relevant knowledge skill if you have.
All right, roll your society, I guess. There deserves extra code. Yeah, I do.
Actually, anybody from the area can technically do that. So Wickerwind, yeah, I see yours. Madame Fortuna, you could also do the thing.
Wait, what can I do?
Society roll. Figure out where the main camp
society.
is. We live
Oh,
in a society.
yeah, I am trained in society. It's blind, right? Make it blind.
Yep.
Blind it is.
Just like that.
That's her, chanting. That's
No, I just fucking vacuum tube just blew.
Cher, you don't get that roll.
Why not? I'm trained.
Yeah, you're trained, but you're not like from here. I said people from here.
You don't know her backstory.
And Murbach, you try to consider what you might know, though the thing is that's hard about that is while you may be in the resistance group, that doesn't mean you've spent all of your time in every single one of these camps ever. In fact, you get most of your direction from Fortuna, who notably does know a fair bit more about the things. Fortuna, you are aware of the largest working camp on the way up to Wati, which is pretty much the only big working camp. They only bring like artisans and things there to do something within the camp, that's for sure. Wickerwind, from what you know about the area, given your brief time in like captivity, you know that they've spoken about a work camp. You know that they've considered you as probably somebody who might be able to work there, and upon judging you by your hooves and lack of dextile fingers, they kind of said, nah, he's better left as meat, and that's why you were being carted off. It's kind of the information that you guys got per roll.
Okay. Well, Madame Fortuna knows which one would be the biggest camp then.
Yes, and Madame Fortuna would know the location with that roll.
Okay, great. So we have a location, we have a plan. Let me just check on some rules here regarding said plan.
Well, no. Well, specifically, the plan would be, like, you would have to be disguised to go collect the caravan and then lead the caravan for us to ambush.
Well, no, wait. Why would we have to ambush it? We have to take the caravan in, like you said.
Right.
But I can also just have you guys follow in tow as my prisoners, because he was carrying a group of prisoners to go there.
Right.
Yeah, but then we have to play the part of prisoner while we're in town.
Yeah.
Doesn't that, like, we're part of the caravan. Can't we just be in boxes and then just kind of like sneak out and around Wati when we finally get in past the gates and guards?
Well, yeah. When we get to Wati, the plan is for you guys to sneak out. I don't know if the caravan originally had any boxes.
It's a caravan.
But it was like a prisoner caravan.
Yeah, dude.
They were only carrying gay furry OCs. So a bunch of deers. Okay. All right. So I should be able to use my Hat of Disguise Greater. I think it should be fine. And then I have my sword as well.
Right.
I mean, it's up to you guys. If you guys are ready to go, I put that on the map where that interesting feature was. Is that they take off in 6 days. Mind that, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 individual hexes to get there. So.
And we travel 2 hexes per day, so it should only be 3 days.
You get 2 actions per day. You're in the hills right now, which are 1 hex per day.
And if we're covering the tracks.
All right. So, we don't need to if we're going disguise. I can use my Hat of Disguise unlimited times a day.
All right. Are you guys? I need a solid we're traveling. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Real quick, can we just
Oh.
map out our destination?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
so
You have
it's
it.
one day here.
You have access to
and
the
then
drawing
is it-
tool.
Yeah, I'm pointing though right now. I'm just saying it's one day here, so if we just go across like that, that should be fine. And then this is just normal terrain, right, Mimle?
Yeah, that'll be normal terrain because it's on the edge of a river.
All right. One day, 2 days, 3 days, and then we would get here on the 4th day. So we still have 5 days. So we should be fine. Just going like a big pizza pie. Like that.
Pass without trace, obviously.
Shitty looking
Sure.
pizza.
Does anybody have that in the party currently?
That's it's Norwegian pizza. Everything they make is shit.
I don't think so.
We have rangers, don't we? Don't they have that?
Rangers have focus spells for their things and have to take specific things, and I don't think Pass Without a Trace is one of those things.
No, we don't have a pass without a trace on us.
Nope.
It should be fine. You guys are just shared slaves today.
Okay.
I have trackless step.
That's not a good idea.
Ooh, trackless step. Roll that.
Well, it's just while I move through natural terrain, I'm difficult to track. I always gain the benefits of cover tracks when in just any natural terrain.
There you go. I remind you guys that cover tracks is a adventuring activity. You don't need the spell.
Oh, but that would be one action. We wouldn't make it in time.
Exactly.
Well, if we're
Well, we don't have to move half our speed. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the point of it.
Oh, so
Well,
it still has. But I thought we only
Yeah,
had
we
2
move
actions
full
per
speed,
day.
and I get
once we're on this
Yeah,
normal terrain
roll
where we
the-
don't have to
Roll the
like-
ability, please, Brashy.
Yeah, it can affect multiple people.
I believe so.
At least for me. I don't know.
It
Oh,
does.
it just says you always gain it though.
Yeah.
Rules as written say that it's you.
Yeah, exactly. It's me, so I don't know what it's gonna be
Oh,
Oh.
for everybody.
never mind then.
So
we really only need to cover our tracks until we're out of the hills. That's my thought.
Yeah.
we
As
can
long as-
afford to spend 2 days in rough terrain.
Yeah, so like
That's
once
fair.
we're here, I think that we don't really need to cover our tracks anymore because we're just gonna be moving along the river.
Yeah, we only need 1 day of cover or 1 hex of covering our tracks. So we should be good like that. And then just for fluff, we should have probably Murbach and Murbach, you can be a prisoner because you're a Sphinx, so that makes sense. The 2 gay deers, they were supposed to initially be there. We can have them pulling a cart if we can find a spare cart.
Oh, I'm
And just have
really good
people
at that.
like Sarsaparilla and like a box or something, so that if something does happen, we can just have her and the other ones pop
I don't
open.
have to be in a box to be sneaky.
All right, I asked you guys, NPCs that you are going to take along with you, because part of this is Sela is going to inform you guys that it is best if we do not leave the resistance phase completely unprotected. Thank you. So some of us need to stay behind here. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shabaka is staying back
Yeah,
there,
Shabaka. And Swift.
Shabaka, Swift, yeah. What
Well-
what NPCs are you taking with you?
do we have to take the deers?
It's up to you guys. They're like.
Damn, you want me to leave Swift
Oh.
and Wicker back at the camp?
Well, oh wait, are you playing as Wicker today?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't have a BCS.
Yeah.
I thought you were just playing Swift. Okay, so
Well,
you're
I'm playing both, so
Okay, well, I don't know if we can take both.
You're not taking both.
yeah. So we're just gonna take both. Well, so what happens when we get into Wati and I need to be Swift in Wati?
Well, then I'll
I
figure
guess
out
we
something.
should take Monty,
Okay,
or
you'll
I
figure
guess
out
we should
something.
take Swift.
All right, no,
so
Meemly
we-
said he'll figure out something. So.
I always
so
figure
we'll
out
take-
something, but it's a separate question. It's a West Marches.
Yeah, like the Golden Eagle giving away our secret.
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay,
Thanks,
I am
Boomerang.
good as fuck at track and I'm a ranger.
Okay.
Quit doubting my
Yeah.
abilities just because I can't cast spells.
As
to do
long
it.
as we've been
I just
here,
can
this,
do it.
As long as we've been here, this has never happened before. And they are
Okay,
trained
but-
better than this.
Okay. We'll take the 2 gay deers, Sheila, And yeah, that should be good.
Why does she keep calling us that?
And
That's
they kind of
every day.
are you asking Balcony this?
Yes.
Yes.
And he kind of like leans in. Well, if you ask me, their projector just needs a new light bulb.
Okay, buddy.
Wicker laughs a bit at that.
And Cher's gonna pull out the chains. You guys are going back in your little chains there.
Wait, okay, the plan is for
They're not even
us-
fuzzy.
The plan is for us to be locked up in cages or however. and
They're
you bring
gonna
us-
the gate deers are gonna be chained up. You, Sarsaparilla, and Triple are gonna just be in the cargo.
Okay, I can do
We'll
that.
have a
too.
cart. You guys will be in boxes.
But as you start clipping people into the thing, Sir Blitz starts to like move around in them a little bit. You realize that it's gonna be really hard to move with these on, and he kind of points
I'll
to
make
him.
it loose.
You are free to give me a thievery check to try that.
Well, what's his? The other gay one can do that with the
Do what?
eye shadow more than mine.
Wait,
Not
do
you,
what?
gay one. The smaller pony one. Triple.
I am not going to let.
What if we get into a fight and we need to start doing stuff?
Yeah,
We'll
what if
make
we
them
do get into a
loose on
fight
you.
and need to start
Well-
doing stuff?
We're making them loose on you. Don't you worry.
Okay.
There you go. Triple make
Yeah.
them loose, right?
should be nice and gentle.
What was the roll?
Triple, what were you using to try to make them loose?
Thievery. Did I
What?
roll thievery?
Well, yes, you rolled thievery. What were you using to do so to try to like rig them to be a little bit more like movable?
Oh,
I'd say
So-
saw down the grit, like the metal itself, so that way they can easily just be like yanked free.
I
So, like, it
used
doesn't
soap.
catch.
Yeah, he uses
That's what
soap.
soap
They can
does.
slip in and out. Yeah, there we go.
Lots of butter.
You start
It's long-lasting soap.
you start using some of the soap to see if you can like loosen them up a bit, and are quick to find out it really does not help at all.
No, like,
You should
grind-
try again.
Grind like grind the little grits on the manacles, so that way it doesn't catch on the hook on inside the manacle. If you
I
make
can
it
do that.
smooth-
Is that a crafting check?
Is that crafting and is it blind?
What are you trying to do again?
I am going to now try to sneakily file down that, as Swift was saying it, file it down so they have a little bit more room.
like like if it's like, think handcuffs, right? You hook them in, like you do the loop. If you
I don't know.
grind the little thing that you slide in, that way it doesn't
Yeah.
catch
I don't,
on the
so-
inner mechanism.
I don't think that's how that works, but couldn't we just not lock them?
Be a thievery
could
check.
roll-
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It'd either be a
There's
thievery
all
check
that.
with thieves' tools, or it would be a crafting check if you have the various tools. for it.
Okay, thievery. I got thief tools.
Oh,
Sorry. Is it
So, like,
blind or open?
It's gonna be open. You're gonna know if you fail or not.
Type of like grinding the inside so it'd be looser, like the inside of the.
Listen, I'm just gonna say
Cuffs.
these steers are probably plenty loose already. I'm not sure why we're trying to make them even.
You're one to
looser.
talk.
Miss
Yeah,
Fortuna, what's this one's fortune again?
What?
Oh,
It's
Smile.
Somebody
also
call
in the
me.
box. Oh
the
shit! Wait,
fuck
no,
called
put
me?
a tarp over it.
You just-
No, look.
She
Do I
can't
just
see anything,
pretend?
She's got a tarp over her. Wait, is
Wait,
someone talking?
wait.
Are we moving yet?
But should do I just pretend to be an actual object like that last time I was in the
Yeah,
taps
yeah.
or something? All right. So I'm just gonna
Wait, so you were there?
I'm just gonna turn myself off, and if you ever need to, just drop a copper coin. All right, thank you.
Some accidental.
She doing the
Alright.
silent treatment
hang
again.
on, Triple, one at a time. Triple, you start trying to rig the thing to be more mobile. And while you do make it more like tearaway pants in the way that, you could just like leap out of it if you need to. These are not something that you're going to be wearing if you're traveling your full speed on a day's travel.
well, that-
Ah.
Don't we have a cart? I thought we had a cart.
Wait, can
Yeah,
I just
we're
cast
keeping them in the-
illusionary? Well, they were pulling the cart.
Is somebody strong enough here to pull the cart? Full of people.
Maybe me.
It's divided between the two of them. They're deer.
Also the bear. I got the bear.
Also, you're in hills. Like you're
Well,
literally in
just-
hills and like rocky
Once
ledges.
we get out
Like
of the hills,
Well-
so it's when we get out of the hills that they'll be.
But we're getting this set up for once we get out of the hills.
Yeah.
I miss the airship.
gotcha.
It's the fucking airship, but that wouldn't be very stealthy.
You guys have an
Uh,
airship?
That would make delivering mail so much easier.
Why don't we have that?
We gotta talk to the main stitch about that.
Yeah.
As convenient that would be, it would not be a good idea to have it now. Come on, use your heads, you dumb deer.
I
No,
should know this.
you just painted the color of the sky. Nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah, and paint some clouds on there. Maybe they'll miss that too.
Yeah.
By the way, I noticed that Sarsaparilla rolled one, and so when Triple does this, he's like, "I'm not gonna let her show me up again."
Yeah, I'm like subtly trying to like. This is how you do it. But then he keeps pushing my hooves away.
Yeah.
Well, if you insist.
All right. So
And I
we're
assume
all
we
in
give it-
agreement that it's good now.
Yeah, and I assume we give it some test runs before
Yeah.
we leave so that we can see that it works right.
Yup.
Yeah. And they
But I
can
mean, if
pull
this
it,
is
and
what
it
you
really
need.
good.
All right, you guys have made your plans. Day 1 of travel. What are we doing? What's your 2 actions?
Hiding tracks, and we're moving this place.
Covering your tracks and moving here. Because you took a long balcony blitz, he's actually going to cast that thing upon you that would allow you guys to actually move that far, which is the thing that I believe Tangent was casting on you to show the way, I think was the thing.
Yep.
Because
And
he,
then
because as you guys would come to find out, and he would be more than happy to tell you guys over and over and over and over and over again, he is a druid. So he shall do those things. And
Alright.
and covering your tracks. Sarsi is additionally like the vigilant on making sure that you guys are actually covering up the right ones. And I mean, she's probably getting exceptionally annoyed, effectively, at Wickerwind specifically, who has the most noticeable tracks of anybody.
Just like
And
stomping
with
out
boots
flowers
on
and
him?
shit.
Wickerwind looks exceptionally kind of like
Can't you put
nervous
shoes
about
on, you fucking deer?
I can't help it.
Does
And
it
he's
go, do the plants go through the shoes?
at this point yes.
You need us to carry you there?
It's just kind of happens. I guess if I was off the ground a little bit, it would help.
Just
This
take,
is
take a nap on
more-
top of the vending machine's box, okay?
we need him to carry the transport. He was on the original itinerary.
Yeah, but we're just talking about getting out of the hills so we don't leave my tracks like while we're getting out of it.
I need a D100.
There you go. Oh wait, it wasn't blind.
Blind
Good
D100.
thing. Haha.
Yes, Wicker will inform you that no boots do not make it less effective, and he has also started to wear his brown cloak. He's no longer like naked. He's wearing a brown cloak that pretty much covers everything except for his head.
And
No,
with
just-
I'm
just,
wearing 2 pairs of shoes.
and with that roll, you guys keep that lookout, and it does not look like anything jumps out at you guys. Though in this landscape where you guys are, there is certainly signs that kobolds had tried to search in this area on this hex.
Okay.
However, I need
By the
my
way, I'm
I need the 3 watches
fashioning
now.
myself as the cobalt. By the way, with this one.
You need a what?
You guys are on night
The
1 watch.
watches.
I'll watch the morning.
Okay. Well, Cheryl will watch the evening, and then she'll sleep the rest of the time. These are just perception, right?
Yes.
All right. There's
My
got
perception
first.
is only 12, so someone else might want to do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Murbach, do you have dark vision?
I have night vision goggles. Also, I'm doing it in
How
the morning,
long does
so-
your night vision goggles last?
An hour, but I'm doing it in the morning.
He's doing it in the morning. It wasn't in order.
Yeah, I should have like low, light vision.
Low light vision is
Sarsaparilla's
not
doing it
dark
at night.
vision.
Yeah,
Oh no,
he's
no,
doing
I'm
it
doing
in the morning.
early morning, so I can like see.
He's doing the third watch.
Yes, doing the third.
Yeah, it was out of order, but Sarsi is going to be doing the night watch.
Gotcha.
I am a bat.
All right,
Um,
share on your first evening's watch. You said you were doing something.
What? No, just watching.
Okay, you're just watching. You keep an eye out. And in the distance, perhaps a hex away, you do see what seems to be probably little creatures skittering out in the distance. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Nothing really comes towards you guys. Nothing seems to know where you guys are. Given you guys aren't like lighting a fire or some really definitely obvious bullshit. Which I'm going to have faith as a DM that you guys aren't doing retarded bullshit.
Well, I
Is
guess I'll have
anyone
to put out
being
this
retarded?
firecracker.
No takers?
Okay.
Alright, nobody's being retarded. As
Yay.
the night get into the night, Sarcy, you actually do hear things. You hear what seems to be the roaring of a bear in the distance.
How distant?
Distant back to where like the base was. And I mean, you did see a bear in that base briefly. I'm just gonna point out.
Okay, so I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
That's like, oh shit, the moon's out.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much.
Duh, there's a moon.
In Sarcy's travels, this would also be a constant that did not change, which is there's like no sounds of wildlife in this area outside of that. Like there's like no crickets, like no bugs. It's like an eerily quiet.
Place is fucking dead.
Yeah. So
Alright.
it's pretty dead. In the morning, we have Murbach. Murbach, you are treated to a wonderful sunrise and a brand new day. Congratulations, you guys made it through the night.
That fucking sucks.
Alright. Now everyone get ready to travel into your... Well, I guess we have to travel out of here. Did we get 2 movements?
Well, so it's difficult terrain. You're in this square is difficult terrain.
Okay, so we're still in this square. Okay. And then we'll move out of here.
Difficult for you.
Cover tracks and move.
Yep.
Covering tracks and moving. I need a G100.
What the
Was that
fuck
a
was
good
that?
sound? Was that a... We rolled a nat 100 or a nat 1?
That was my special GM sound. What it means, that's for me to know and you to find out. Oh no. Aha! Now as you guys travel here, I need perception checks.
No.
Listen to those dice hit the fucking virtual table.
Your turn, Anon.
Oh shit.
Sheesh. What do you mean? No, not a D100. Roll a perception check.
Oh.
I'm stupid. I had that.
She's
as-
clairvoyant. Of course, she should be
Shut-
getting a fucking D100.
All right,
Ah.
Madam Fortuna. You are fairly confident that you're seeing the inside of a covered veil over your box. They put a blanket over you, remember?
Damn.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
All right.
Oh,
And, okay, going down the list here. Sarsaparilla, Share. Sarsaparilla and Share. You guys are first to notice it. Sarsaparilla probably because she's going a little bit ahead. That's when you see it. Along the road, there does seem to be a small group of warriors who is traveling up the other side of the river. You guys are kind of like up on a ledge. You guys kind of have the high ground looking down. And you definitely see these kobolds going into that small, like pass that you guys had ambushed on. Though, you guys never did tell me that you cleaned up your mess.
Like, cleaned up all the spell scorch marks and, like...
How many kobolds are
I
there?
never heard a single thing about cleaning up that area, so it did not happen.
How would we clean it up? You want us to get on our fucking
Just keep-
knees and scrub the wall?
No,
Yeah.
you can
Well,
just
it never
spam
happened.
prestidigitation.
I guess that is true. We do have magic. That's perfectly fine, but everyone should be in their proper places. The deer should be back out, pulling those carts. Get back to work, you lazy fucks.
Well, the thing is,
and
they don't see us. They're just
Yeah.
about to walk onto the mess.
yeah, but like if we pass by them, it should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's you.
distracted. We can just
Like,
stay out of sight.
yeah, like I also said though, Cher's constantly disguised, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys get here. Now, as you guys get to this point, this would be the night. I need the 3 watches. Let's see them.
All right, Cher will take first.
I guess it should be the same order, right?
Yep, then you, and then finally Shabaka in the
I
rear.
guess.
Just where he
Murbach,
lost it.
that's you.
Murbaka. You even made the I just realized you even made the name similar.
Actually, Murabach. Am I?
It's Mubarak, dude.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
Mubarak.
I
Hell no.
gaslighted you into mispronouncing your own name. It's great. Okay, there's our watches, Meemly.
You do your watches on night 1, or I guess the start of the night. Share, you go on watch, and by the end of your watch, it's Sarsaparilla who wakes you up. Poke, poke,
Go
poke.
to bed, you fucking bitch.
Whatever happened on
I
your watch?
was asleep.
Yeah, Sarsaparilla, Share in, I guess, her koboldy form. Well, I don't think it would last through the koboldy form if you're sleeping, actually, because you have to.
Not when I'm
Still
sleeping.
smells like vodka.
Something like that. I just know that where she was supposed to be on watch, you have gone on to switch your watches with her just to find her sleeping on the job.
Just rolls her over, face down, her face down, and then just kind of steps over and starts doing her job.
Sarsaparilla, give me a
What's up?
Give me a D2.
A D2. Slash roll 1D2.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. All evens, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I guess I forgot to ask you high or low first.
Oh shit, low.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Oh, fuck you. Oh, you didn't like my coin flip? Well, there's another 2 for you, bitch.
Wait, it's
Oh,
too
no.
low or it's too high?
No, two's high.
Okay, again. Hang on, Cher.
I thought
You
one-
tell me which one is bigger, 1 or 2.
Well, yeah. Are aces high or low? Ace is actually only 1 and ace is 5. So I am curious. Wait, is 1 supposed? Are aces high or low in this game?
Sarsaparilla.
What's up?
As you are going on your watch, down way below from your high vantage point, that's when you see that from that little chasm, which the rest of the party, you might not be privy to this, but the rest of where the rest of the party had got this convoy, there seemingly is now lights coming from that area.
Oh. That's probably not good. What can I surmise of the situation there?
It seems
So,
like
so is this the site of a previous battle from another session for you guys?
Sarsaparilla,
Yes.
Yeah.
Sarsaparilla is noticing lights popping up in that area.
Okay, then that's it.
Yes.
Should I wake people up for this?
Are they coming closer? I mean,
Yeah.
If they're
like,
just studying, just let us know. in
Yeah,
the
are they
morning.
just there?
Or let the next person know on the watch.
Just is there anything? Is it just lights? Is that all I can see?
Currently, yes.
Oh, okay.
Like it's like down below in like this literally cuts between 2 like really big hills. Effectively, it's like below where you can see, but you can see the lights coming out of the area.
Okay. Like would I be able to approach a little bit to get a better picture?
Nope, because that's in the next
Nope.
text over.
Okay. It's too far.
Oh,
Okay.
then yeah, we're definitely good.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah. When the shift changes, I'll just be like, oh, you keep an eye on them torches down there. I don't like the way that they're moving around.
I'll keep a good eye out on that.
You do keep a good eye out for that, Shabaka, as you go on your watch.
Murbach.
Murbach, sorry.
Yes.
Murbaka.
Right,
Whatever.
It's Mubarak. Can you fuckers read?
Mukbang. It's your watch. And your watch goes pretty stellar. You're actually pretty much focused on that thing that Sarsaparilla told you. Trying to look, but I mean, nothing really comes out of it. There's no kobolds that go in, and you don't see any kobolds as far as you could see, which you can't really see where this pass ends necessarily, like, given the angle you guys are at. You don't see anything going further up the thing. You don't really know. Like, if that's a thing that, is there, or, like, what's happening in there. It's a hex over. But
All right.
nothing attacks you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now we're out of dangerous terrain, so we can move 2 hexes without having to cover our trail.
And this is when your wonderful friend, Balcony Blitz, you guys left Sela behind, yeah?
No, what?
No, she's with us.
Yeah, because you guys are, yeah. Okay, I remember. Sela, then, is going to be the one that informs you guys They can clearly see us on the other side of this river. They have before.
You guys are in your positions. And Cher's gonna shoot Sheila into the cart and put the box back over her.
Now that we're out of the rough terrain, we should be able to move with our like fake
Cart. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Balcony Blitz assumes his position next to Wickerwind then on the card. Yeah.
I bet he does assume his position. Haha.
You're the
All right,
worst
yeah.
kobold master ever.
I'm the best.
All right, you start
Now
moving.
March.
I need a D100.
I'm gonna give the D100. I've done it twice. All right, there we go.
Nice.
Nice as in what?
As you guys continue to walk, that's
There's
when.
some music.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What is this music? Haunted Cemetery, Corrupted Innocence.
Yeah, it sounds like we're about to go battle a lich.
Fuck that! Fuck that noise. All right.
Secret boss.
All right. As you guys start like traveling like this way, that's when you do notice that there are some kobolds going in the opposite direction, as if they're going back down the thing. But they are just kind of casually traveling, and then they catch sight of you guys on the other side of the river on this hex right here. Bonk. And as such, like some of them like point you out. Who goes there? And they're looking at you, Cher, who is kind of like leading what seems to be two deer in a thing. And they're pointing at you.
Cher's gonna say in her kobold voice, "It's Muck."
And they
What?
look toward each other. Muck! And then one of them nudges them. Oh! Give me a deception check.
Based Muck. Deceive them.
Balcony
I'm
Blitz.
deceiving them.
Balcony Blitz starts like laughing quietly to himself, like giggling quietly to himself, and like trying to like just not act like he's giggling, but he does whisper to Wickerwind, "Muck backward, he's come."
If Cher had a whip.
Damn it, Mimely. It's stupid.
Okay, there's the
Hey,
deception
there's the
roll.
roll.
Oh, there it is. Okay. And as you decept away, they squint. Okay. And they continue on their way.
All right.
Who the fuck are you? I'm me, dumbass. My bad. Shit, I'm out.
Shit.
My bad. Okay, got me.
Can't be too careful. Can't be too careful. And then, you know, they say, okay, they start walking, and then they actually stop for a second. Why aren't you using the road?
Because
Why aren't you?
Haven't
Yeah.
covered yet.
Cher's just gonna point out.
We are on the
Where are
road,
you?
they say on the other side of the river. Look, it's a road, right here. And they thump the road, thump, thump, thump.
Because we
What
haven't found a
kind
bridge
of
yet.
wuss of a kobold needs a road?
And they look at each other, deliberating on. Yeah. Fair enough.
Shit, you're right. Shit, you're right. My bad.
Shit, you're right.
You're
You're
right.
right.
You're so right. My bad. Fuck.
And I mean, they kind of walk away, like on the other. They seem to be like talking about something and giving you some odd looks, but like they don't really question you any further. It's just like, They start going into the direction toward, like I guess into the pass, effectively.
Into the past?
Into the pass, like they're going like this way.
Oh, the past. I thought we were going on some Samurai Jack shit.
No,
Okay.
we're going back to the future, bud. That's what we're doing. Let's go. I need your guys' night watches.
All right, Cher will start it off again.
Yes, meme.
Time for our
Neat.
nightly dig
Time for
findings.
our. Would you look at the time?
Uh-oh.
What do I see with my special eyes?
I will tell you what you see with your special eyes. Share. What you see with your special eyes as you go through the first part of the night is that, like, how long does your disguise last? Just curious.
It lasts an hour, but I can activate it an infinite amount of times as long as I'm awake.
Fantastic. Alright, so you keep your disguise up and happily do not fall asleep. Thank the Lord Jesus above. However, that does not mean that there aren't a couple kobolds that still kind of go down the way. Like, they're going down into the pass. Some of them seem to be, like, you know, there's some that, like, run upwards, wait at the edge of the pass, wait till some kobolds get there, and then they go, like, you know, into it again. Like conversing and whatnot. A few of them give you guys funny looks, and a couple of them, one of them seems drunk of all kobolds, like looks over and starts shouting obscenities at you, demanding to, what's up, to ready to say, what's under, and he burps a little bit, the big box, what do you got?
It's special order for Heatfang.
Birthday present.
Something like that.
Happy birthday! And then he falls into the river.
How far is the pass?
Can the kobold make a swim check with minuses because he's drunk? I want to see if this little fucker dies.
Yeah.
We need to know if he drowned.
Yeah, I got
Okay.
you. I got you. And he...
Somebody poke holes into me. I want to see this too.
Darcy lifts the tarp a little bit, just so you can peek
All right,
out.
thank.
Alright, and you will peep, and he has a score of that with this specific skill. Oh boy. So -3 to this roll here.
That's not that bad.
It's not terrible. I mean, he's definitely floating.
Yeah, he does
Well,
that.
I mean,
he's not. He's certainly
fair.
not swimming. What he does is he just kind of like he does that thing where you like take a deep breath and you just kind of lay on your back, and he starts going down the river.
Oh, he's just floating down the river.
He's just contemplating it right now.
How far is the pass from us?
You can use,
24 miles.
yeah, 24 miles.
What? No, I meant the place where they're going into.
Oh, that's
Well,
like
the pass.
that's like literally like this hex is like shared with like the other side of the path.
Yeah.
here.
How far? 500 feet or more.
It's across the river, so it's what did we say the river was again? 175.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a football field's like width across.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Jared's gonna peek
150.
into there.
150. You're gonna peek over there?
Yeah.
You peek across the thing with clairvoyance, looking across the way, and does this just say floating eye? It's just an eye.
See in all directions.
It can, but it cannot hear in all directions. Clairvoyant, there's like a actual spell for clairvoyant ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, but looking around the way, you peek around. It seems like as you look, some of the kobolds you do come across the way are giving each other some things, what seems to be weapons. A couple of them give them what seem to be flares, and a couple of them seem to like be asking questions. Though what they're saying, you're not entirely sure because you can't hear.
Oh, but I can read lips.
Do you have that feat?
That's a fucking feat.
It is.
Yes, it's literally a feat.
Oh my god. Hey, no, I don't think I have that feat. Oh
I
my
do.
God, who would take that feat? Yeah, well, you can't cast spells.
I have a prestidigitation hat. I can
Bippity
cast
bobbity boo, motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Okay, that's what you see, Cher. Are you doing anything?
No. If that's all I have, then no.
Alright, next person on watch is Sarsaparilla. Hi, Sarsaparilla.
What's up?
That's when Sarsaparilla, you notice that there are more kobolds coming along the way up on the other side, and they seem to start setting up tents.
Oh, real quick, I would have warned them that they're obviously coming really close, and so if you're watching, to stay like, you know, out of sight.
Play your part.
Yeah.
Fair enough. The Sarsaparilla, they are setting up tents. A couple of them, once again, are looking over curiously, but you know, like they're wondering about you, and then it's actually, Cher, I have to ask, Where are you going while you switch watches?
What? I figured that we would just be like hiding underneath blankets and into the cargo and stuff. Why we have the cargo.
So you guys are just in a cart in the middle of nowhere, just covered up? Big black tarp over?
Oh no.
Well, multiple boxes. There's tarps, other things.
But I guess the question is that, yeah, like,
Like, are you asking, could they like rip the tarps off?
No,
I know where this is going.
I'm asking you. I want to know what your guys' setup is.
You heard us explain. So there's the boxes.
Okay.
People are inside of boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Like wooden boxes and crates.
And we wrote on the side only for He-Fang. Do not open.
Oh, I've already explained also that it is all for He-Fang.
Yeah, for some of the
Well,
ones
yeah,
that were there.
yeah, to some.
And I would have already warned everyone about the fact that the kobolds are closed, and that if there's issues, just knock on the box that Cher's in.
Sarsaparilla, you see a couple kobolds, you get curious, and now we're coming across the river to come see what this big...
Just swimming across the 150-foot river.
Yeah.
Wake Cher up.
Alright.
Wake Cher up.
Wait, I'm gonna look for my sheet to see if I have an answer for this. Probably not, but yeah, I don't fucking got anything actually. Yeah, I fucking just kick Cher's box.
There you go.
Cher, you're woken up.
Alright, well, Cher transforms and comes out. She looks
You better
for...
have a good excuse for us again.
And Cher's gonna bap him upside the head. Well, she's gonna jump to bap him upside the head. Say, slaves don't talk.
Dunk.
And, just gotta jump to do it. You're tall.
Just, that's all. Just, yeah, whatever. Shakes her head.
Cher, as you thump the... is it a box or sarsaparilla? Like, what are you thumping?
I dumped his head.
Okay.
And then he gets back into the box.
So
There you go.
sarsaparilla is visible, yes?
No, he's back in the box.
How was sarsaparilla watching in the first place if they were in the box?
He's in the box now.
No,
She's hurry up and get in the box.
Yeah, they were out of sight before.
Yeah.
No, you guys did not roll stealth.
I said multiple times that I warned them that this place was
fair.
like more. You didn't say.
I'm gonna need a stealth roll from sarsaparilla then before I come up with the outcome of this.
That is completely fine. Do you need a blind or public?
Yes, blind.
Okay.
He also has a rope around his neck for added benefit. Yeah, well, just so that like
Okay.
you know, I could say like you maybe cut your rope and I got you back.
Okay. I believe it.
You do that thing. They don't seem to have noticed sarsaparilla, however, as you make your way out, Cher in your kobold disguise, I take it, yeah?
Yeah.
A couple kobolds are coming your way, and they're like curiously looking at this, what looks to be just random cart that doesn't seem to be like really attended, and there's things on it, so they seem to just be like, you know, Metal Gear Solid. They got the yellow question mark above their head kind of deal, and they're searching. They're like looking. They're like, and then they see you, Cher. Ah. Oh.
What are you two doing over here?
We're just looking, you.
Well, you look with your eyes, not with your claws. This stuff is for He-Fang. And if I see either one of you try to take something from here, he'll be hearing it.
Give me your deception roll or intimidation. I'll take either. I'll take either one.
Which is higher.
pretty base.
They're the same. I'll do deception because it's non-hostile.
All right.
Ooh, wait! I also have a special feat.
Yeah. What's the
You
special?
can compare your I guess it's for diplomacy technically. Possible to get a different degree of success. So,
And they kind of like look toward each other.
Charming liar helps. You charm allowed to win over you with lie.
Hang on.
When you get a critical success.
Roll whatever ability.
There you go. Read it for the class.
I am reading it because there's important things. This doesn't apply in this situation, unfortunately, but they
yeah,
do.
it still says diplomacy.
They look toward each other, and then they look towards you, like a little bit more suspiciously. We didn't get any intelligence that there was another cart coming up for Heat Fang.
There was a caravan scheduled. We're heading to the main city. Then I'll be picking up some more stuff to also take
Oh,
directly
we
to-
know that there was a caravan scheduled, he says, with like a little bit of like a wave of his claw a little bit. Was supposed to get here a day or so ago. Never did.
Well, do you see? I don't exactly have a ton of help here.
Give me another deception roll. That is definitely a deception roll.
Okay,
Nice. And it's just, yeah, so then they kind of like consider and they look. Yeah, there's only one of you.
Myself.
Huh. Why are you traveling alone?
Oh,
because I need no help.
And they like look you up and down, like what equipment you have and things. Like you have a short sword. You have like your, you know, if you're making yourself look like him, you have like your chainmail armor. You have your little sling at your side. Like,
FYI, you're not that high of a level couple.
yeah, they're like looking you up and down, like,
Like the lowest.
The only armor one needs is their faith in the almighty Heat Fang. Needing anything else is just a sign of weakness and blasphemy to his all-powerful reign.
Okay, you've made your point. They say, like, just shush, or he'll hear you. He hears everything. And they kind of like shudder a little bit. Shudder. All right. I'll tell them then. Why didn't you tell us earlier? And they kind of like shake their head a little bit, and they look toward it. Come on. And they start going back across the river, like little skid boats that they have, or swimming, or however they got across. Right? They start going back across the river, and like as they do share, you kind of see them like going back into the tents, talking to a couple other kobolds, pointing you guys out. Point. Blah blah blah. They're saying something. And then like one of them like it clearly does like a ugh, because like flame comes out of his jaws, right? Like a little bit of flame. And then they look over at you guys with like a really expression. And then they start like looking toward the other kobolds and just start like doing like the round 'em up symbol in the air. Kind of like a, you're free to give me a sense motive on that, which is a perception check if you wish.
Okay. There you
I'm
go.
not liking where this is going.
Well, it seems to be positive. We got them to go away, and now it seems like they're rounding stuff up, so they might be packing up camp.
Yep, and share, that is what your sensing motive is getting. That little hand symbol is just like, alright guys, pack it up. It's fucking idiots. Like, it's pretty much like the mood that you're getting from the guy across the river. And like, the couple of them, you definitely can probably assume what they're saying in Draconic is, but we just set these tents up. Like, and they start packing up, and that's what they do through the next person's watch. Who I forgot who was the last person's watch. I remember your role, Chewbacca. That's pretty much what they.
It was actually triple.
It's triple.
That's my last one.
Triple.
Yeah.
That is what they're doing through your watch. Is they are actually just packing up the tents, and a couple of them are making very rude gestures out towards you guys. But generally, like, they don't seem to be attacking you. They just seem to be thoroughly annoyed with you.
Well, they can be annoyed all they want.
All right, the morning is
Yeah,
here.
I am for.
All right, let's get the moving.
This shit is getting too close, Cher. I'm sick of these.
Well, you can be sick all you want. Just make sure you vomit in your baggie.
There's a lot of kobolds coming from Wati. You're gonna have to get used to see them. You have to get used to seeing them.
Ugh, I hate
We're taking
way they
the
look.
direct approach, walking right along the river, right next to the road. So
Well,
I just hope
technically-
they don't decide to help us, you know?
she
The
seems
last
to be
thing
doing a
we-
pretty good job.
Listen, No, yeah. There's nothing I can do. Just suck it up. You'll be fine. It's fine.
Sarcy rolls her eyes a little bit and just whatever. Let's keep going.
Oh wait, well, shit. Only we had Shabaka with us. I could just waste all his spell slots to turn you guys invisible too for added security. But I can't.
For like a minute?
No, it can last for about an hour each time.
Oh really?
Actually, it's 10 minutes.
Oh.
And
damn,
not if
that's
you
it.
not if you don't hide in it.
Does hiding it increase the duration? I thought you
It
can only
lessens it.
But yeah, but the max is 10 minutes.
Nope, it's default an hour for just invisibility, and then when you hide in it, it's 1 minute.
I mean,
I'm dumb. We use this all the time. You should memorize this. Anyways, we'll move.
Alright, so your 2 actions today, confirm those with me first.
Yep.
Just moving?
Yep. Unless anyone's gonna counter me here, but no one's speaking
You
up.
have
so...
to go across the river if you're going to go to the place that you're going.
See right there, dummy. It says
Hang
duration
on.
10 minutes.
What? Invisibility could be an hour, dum dum.
No, look down here. At the bottom.
Oh my god, shut up about the invisibility!
Okay, so I need to know how you guys are getting across this river here. Because you guys have a cart.
We can... Question, will my cone of code also freeze the river? Or freeze a path on the river? An ice storm of freezing cold.
A cone of cold isn't your ice storm, but
What? It's a storm of cold.
cone of cold.
Wouldn't they see that?
Can, but I mean, this is me being an ice GM. My God, you definitely know that this kobold that you're disguised as is not a spellcaster, and you're.
Is there anyone around us? Any
Yes,
cops at all?
there is a lot of kobolds going up and down this road.
Okay.
You can ask one of them to cast a spell.
You want to bring them over here? Is there a bridge anywhere?
Not here? No,
Yeah,
God,
how
no.
are they getting across?
They aren't getting across. Like, this is like, the path goes, you guys are on the other side of the river. That's what you guys chose to do, and you guys stayed here the whole way up. So, like, if you're gonna continue going to where this thing is along the road, you gotta cross the river.
Hey, we were all.
Man, our GM should have told us that. He should have fucking idiot shielded us.
Not my adventure.
Hey, so can we push the cart? Like, is it flamboyant enough?
Do you want to try?
You just call it flamboyant.
Also, there's like, I don't know, a
This cart
fortune
is
telling.
very flamboyant. Thank you very much.
What's that, Sarcy?
No, just like what did I say? I got whatever.
Because the fortune.
Yeah, there's a fucking
And
fortune
Fortuna.
box, and I'm
I
sure
mean-
she's heavy as hell.
I mean,
Okay.
last time I fucking floated the river just fine to get to the other side and sneak into that pass. So
Alrighty, so one thing I can do. Murbach, do you have Spear of Invisibility?
No, I do not have such
Do you
a
have
thing.
invisibility?
I do not have such a thing.
God damn
He's
it.
not a
Okay.
spellcaster.
Yes.
Oh shit, I forget your fucking class. Alright. Do I see anyone with rafts on the other side?
Give me a perception check.
Alright.
Across the river, you do in fact see a couple of those. You remember those boats that you saw in the previous settlement? I guess they can't.
Yes, I remember the ones that shot a bunch of missiles at me.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
Recall.
They seem to be like in pretty tattered shape, but they are like just there, as if they were probably abandoned. I mean, their occupants are obviously no longer the owners of those boats, but they have since been like kind of like half pushed up against like the side of the river right now. But it's on the opposite side of the river than you.
Alright, well... Alright, Sherry's gonna go ahead and try to swim across and get that boat.
Sarcy just puts up her hood, goes invisible, and flies across the river.
It's risky if they
That's-
have...
Yeah.
Is
That's
it?
risky. Even
If
Yeah.
I'm invisible, is it risky?
even if
Well, they constantly. Well, they
No,
have
they don't.
see invisibility.
Well,
They
Yeah, but
can.
no, I doubt that. I doubt
And
that
if we-
anyone is.
And if she gets over there and she leaves a track, they might notice that.
or if they hear
I'll
her.
enrange her.
I would wait until
I
we
don't
need
leave
you.
track, son.
Well,
I
can
would
they hear
wait
you?
until we need you. Until
'Cause
you.
Since your wings be flapping, they'll be able to hear you.
Oh yeah, they would hear that too.
Oh, they wouldn't, because I can sneak at full speed. And
I just don't think it's necessary because we all have to get across anyways.
Okay. Well, I thought we were retrieving the boats, and I thought I could do it with the general ease. Excuse me for trying to come up with a fucking idea. Excuse me.
So
I will
Sarah's gonna.
excuse you.
You are excused. Sarah's gonna try to swim across
Also,
here.
you're not the DM. You can't tell me if that shit worked or did not.
Well.
Excuse me, Prince. Dennis.
Moving on. Cher, you just swim across the river as Kobold?
Yep.
Yeah, you do such. And as you do, like, you garner more odd looks from some of the passing by kobolds who are, like, now, like, kind of, there's, like, 3 or 4 of them that kind of gathered on the other side, just, like, watching you. What are you doing?
Gotta get the cargo across. What does it look like?
What cargo?
Are you blind?
One of them shifts his glasses. A little.
The sets of boxes and crates and the prisoners over there. All for Lord and Savior Heatfang.
And they jump to attention. Ah, for Heatfang. And they look across. And they squint.
Yes, hail Heatfang.
Hail. And they say pretty much.
Oh.
Thank you, Cher. And they say, and you know, like they like jump to it. Yeah, well, why? I don't know why you're doing this alone. And they start like looking like, and as you kind of drudge yourself up from the thing, they look. So, and they look. How are you gonna do that?
Oh, I was hoping that some followers of Heatfang would aid in the task that would benefit Heatfang, unless they do not serve Heatfang.
Give me your intimidation or deception.
Do deception, I guess. I feel like that's just normal statements, though. That is true.
Are you not trying to deceive them that you are a kobold right now?
What? That didn't have anything to do with me being a kobold.
You're literally acting like a kobold right now. That's deception. All right.
All
So with that roll, they kind of blink. Right. And they look. Boats. And they look toward your thing. I'm not sure if that box is gonna fit. And they kind of square up the thing. Hold on. And you see like 2 of them jump into like 2 of the smaller boats. And then like one of them kind of like. You know when like somebody's working on something and they just like they toss their you know, like a hand back and they just say like pliers or like whatever, you know, like they're not looking at you, but they do that to you, Cher. Just say, give me a wrench.
Cher's gonna. Is there someone next to Cher?
There is somebody next to Cher.
And Cher's gonna say, "What are you doing?" He said, "Give him a wrench."
I don't know where you keep the wrenches, sir.
Give me another deception check. Yeah, that's a deception.
Okay, another deception for give him the wrench.
And he goes, oh, right. And he starts rummaging. Aha! My last one. Thank you. And then, like, he takes the wrench. He doesn't even care who he got it from. He just needs a wrench. He starts fixing up this thing into, like, a sizable, like, 2-boat raft. Doesn't take him very long. They did the thing. Look at that. And he kind of, like, looks at it. What do you think, Lagardo? He looks toward, like, the 3rd kobold. Aye, Ming, I think it's a perfect one. He kind of, like, squares it up. For an amateur. He kind of shakes his head a little bit. Shake. Oh, piss off! And, the one named Lagarto kind of, like, shakes his head. I'm just saying, man, if you put a couple more things there, it'll be perfect.
He went from Irish to Latino.
I said that there was. I said that there was a third one there. Like that was the third one talking.
Same name. You said Ricardo again.
No, like the one that is talking with with the accent is named Legardo, and the other two.
These are the most ethnically diverse Nazis I've ever met.
Right? He kind of like shakes his head. I'll move out of the way, and he does so, and you see this kobold like jump in, and he kind of like he starts tinkering around with stuff. You see him actually break down some boards in the middle. He actually kind of like fastens them to the bottom and makes it like bigger to be able to actually hold something like Ord. Or not Ord. Well, it would be able to actually fit Ord, technically.
Madame Fortuna.
Madame Fortuna, yeah. Hang on, why do I have Majora's Mask music?
Yeah, turn off this final day shit. What's going on?
That's for a later date. Oh, okay. I'm just...
Final day.
Yeah. I was playing the wrong playlist. That would probably help if I did the right playlist. There we go. And he fashions the boat together. This one named Legardo pops out. He wipes his brow. There you go. It's all good to go. And,
all right.
I mean, like, kind of just like all like look at you. Oh, right. We gotta help. They don't pay me for that. Fine. Stay back. And like the one whom they call Legardo just kind of like lounges back. He kind of like lounges back against the rock and just watches as like Cher and two other kobolds push this boat, this raft, and then start kind of like half in the water, half pushing it, just like paddling it across the river. Paddle. And they get to the other side. Now you're at your cart. And they all kind of disembark. Okay, take off the cover, start loading things in.
I can't do that.
Why not?
This one's a surprise for Heatfang. It's for his eyes only. Other lesser beings looking at it would taint its glory.
Didn't you look at it?
I closed my eyes while I did it. I'm very resourceful.
Give me a deception check.
Damn, how many D10s, dude?
Jesus Christ. Oh, you just okay. There's your roll. And they kind of like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. You got a nod. And they look toward each other. Why can't we close our eyes? And like before you have a chance to answer, the second kobold kicks that one. Says, "Stupid! He's on the other side of the river. Look, he's looking at us." And Legardo kind of waves. Hola. See?
D indeed.
This one, they kind of say, okay, whole cart. You go there, and deer! And he points toward you, Wickerwind, and also Balcony Blitz.
Yeah, he's like shaking.
Pull this onto the boat!
Yeah, okay. And then just starts doing what he's told.
Yeah, and do you know like in the My Little Pony movie when like they kick Pinkie Pie and they're like, act more sad, like when they're getting into Canterlot. Like you know, like
yes.
yeah, it's
season 3. Who this?
That's pretty much like the situation with Balcony Blitz is like he's got like a passive smile on his face and like once he sees like he's right and then yeah and he gets like the frown and starts pull and eventually after much fidget spinning you guys get onto the raft there.
Oh, thank fucking God!
Jesus! Oh, it's a very important story element, isn't it?
No! I disagree. Hand wave this shit.
No, not even.
This is
and wave the entire infiltration. Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Cooped up in the box all day while fucking Captain Dipshit pretends to be a kobold.
Is this in story?
Yeah, it's definitely a good story.
Riveting fucking stuff.
Riveting. Anyways, continuing on. You guys get onto the boat, and they kind of turn it around, and they kind of like shove Balcony Blitz and Wickerwind off the edge. Paddle! And, you know, as they kind of push from the back, there's like this odd paddling. Eventually, you guys get to the other side of the river, where it is pulled off, and the kobolds are breathing heavy because that was like a very tough task. You owe me one, whatever your name is. Pointing to
We
you,
all owe one to Heat Fang.
Jay Fang, and then they collapse. Thunk.
This also seemed exceptionally tough for Wickerwind. Like he's extremely drained from doing this task.
He is. However, the fish and seaweed that he left behind in the river do seem to be a little bit more rejuvenated deep under the water.
Yes,
Do we
as a
still
result,
have
like,
time to march?
that's his trade-off. He leaves his energy behind.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually your thing?
That's
that you leave?
literally that's literally his character. He's an oracle. He's cursed. His curse is the curse of life. So basically, he leaves like life, rejuvenation, and vitality as he passes. Like literally, part of the description is that if he just hangs around someone that like has a scar, their scar is just gonna passively kind of heal itself. Of like the curse of the magic energy around him. And then like as a result, basically it makes it harder for himself to function. And that's just sort of like whenever he uses particular spells, like special spells in his repertoire, that makes his curse stronger and that makes it harder for him to function.
Does he have like a constant HP drain?
It's not a constant HP drain, but like there are effects to the curse where like once he enters the effects, like he takes reduced healing from effects. Like one of the effects, the moderate curse effect, is that he can't even take magical healing effects from anyone that's not from himself. Like moderate effect, the minor curse is he just takes reduced healing equal to his level or half his level, and then the moderate effect is that he cannot take magical healing from anyone that's not himself, unless he's unconscious. If he's unconscious, then he can, but
So
it only brings him to
saying
1 HP.
He can only suck his own dick?
If it's at a moderate curse, yeah.
Oh no.
Alright.
But yeah, so anyways, I'm just making sure that fluff is kind of known because it's a very interesting element, but it's just I'm making it known to everyone.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I like
It's
it.
definitely
Curses are
super.
fun.
Alright.
Can we still travel, or was that our movement?
Oh no, you guys could still travel. That was just like a bump in your path that you guys just did not consider.
All right, we move.
So. You move! 1, 2. Now, as you guys finally get on the road, it's actually a lot easier to travel here. And as you guys get into this hex, that's when you see it. There's smoke rising from the distance, just off the side of the road. And, as you kind of get closer, there's definitely what seems to be an enclosed area. There's a lot of wooden spikes on the outside that are facing outwards. There's definitely a wooden fence behind it. There's a giant, not really giant, I guess like about a 2 or 3 story building that is just circular, like a stone building that goes straight up, and that's where you see a lot of the smoke coming out of. And, of course, there's a lot of kobolds in this area. You guys have entered the area of the work camp and can definitely see it there in the distance. Nobody really bothers you once you get to the other side, as there are a lot of kobolds running up and down, doing the various businesses that they do. They're not like totally like army level regimented or anything like that, but they definitely do seem to be going somewhere with a purpose, every single one of them. And I mean, technically you guys are no exception to that, as like you start pulling the I guess the deer start pulling it forward, and like nobody is telling you where to bring these people. So Cher, I ask you, where are you leading them?
Cher is gonna look for the person that looks in charge. He got the person who he reports to's name, which was what was his name? People. Beeler. Anyone remember his name?
Come on.
No one remembers his name. Okay. Meanwhile, what was his name?
If you don't know, your character doesn't remember. Don't me. You even.
No, tell me his name.
I'm not getting you his name when you specifically said write this down, and then nobody wrote it down.
Oh my! Did no one seriously write it down?
You were the one asking the questions, dog. You should have been writing that
that's
shit
why
down.
I was focusing on the thing. I had 5 other people with their hands on their dicks, not doing anything. I guess.
Well, That's one hell of a way to refer to the rest of the party.
Was Moon Planner watching?
Oh no.
I took notes on the
depend
things
him
relevant.
even when he's not on this session. Yeah, go ahead.
What'd you
The
do?
only thing I took notes.
Sorry, triple.
Oh, I was just saying what I took the notes on was Wati's security. That's it, because that's the one relevant to me.
All right. Well, Cher, what are you doing?
I am not rewinding my stream. That's what I'm here.
Dirty metagamer.
Yeah.
Technically, that's taking
The
notes.
knowledge.
Okay.
You have to just go back and tell me and clip it.
The most technically thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Yeah, it's technically notes.
I'm on. You got.
I mean,
You
like,
should just tell me. So,
You got 30 seconds, Cher.
well,
29.
I'm looking for the. Well, what I'm doing is obviously I'm looking for the individual.
20.
So I'm looking for the leader.
That sounds like 15.
Who's the individual?
10.
Okay, I have his name.
No.
Yeah.
5.
We don't need it right now though yet.
4.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna search
Okay.
for the leader.
2.
Chat.
Someone who
Oh,
looks like I rolled the blind row for
Who you
perception.
who you searching for, Cher?
The leader.
Well, you see a kobold. He looks pretty fancy.
Shut up.
Because-
Well, how
because
would I
that-
know his name by looking at him, asshole?
That's why I'm telling you, he looks pretty fancy. He looks like he could be in charge.
Okay. I'll walk up to him.
You walk
and
up
I'll
to him.
ask.
and you-
Roll for shared. Chat's yelling at me. The leader of the leader's name of the camp is the person that we're looking for. So if you guys want to cheat for me, go find that. But also roll
Blind
to remember.
hammers.
I can
Blind
do
hammers.
the blind hammers.
Blind hammers.
Blind hammers. Yeah.
Oh shit! Swift
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
in swift.
Okay. Blind hammers. I'm looking for blind hammers, Meemly.
what are you telling this kobold that you just said that you walked up to?
Are you blind hammers?
I look blind to you.
I don't know. Are ya? How am I supposed to know what you see?
He kind of like blinks. I don't like your attitude. And he kind of like squints, and then looks behind you. Shipment?
Special order.
More workers? Food? What are we talking?
This is special order directly to Lord and Savior Führer Heatfang.
And he blinks, like tilting his head at the weird word.
Uh-oh.
Tilt. Never heard that one
Lord and
before.
Savior.
Nah. Well, if it's for Heat Fang, he kind of thinks a little bit. Nothing for the camp.
Nope. All I'm here to do is continue on and also pick up some contraband. Name's Muck.
Well, it's about time you got here, he says. And then he kind of like pulls you away. And this is where I'm gonna say, this is where I'm gonna tell you, because this is very important, Cher. As he goes to reach for you, what are you doing? Because your illusion is for a bipedal creature, and illusions, things go through illusions.
Hang on. Do I have any GMs? You create an illusion that causes. You can change the appearance of your clothing and worn items, such as making armor. Held items are unaffected. Any worn items you remove return to its true appearance cost.
I know how
Setting
illusions
up
work.
impersonate, deception.
If he grips an appendage that you do not have, he is either going to feel that it is you, like a big hoof that isn't actually an arm, or nothing at all. He's just gonna grip the air.
Wait, do you have the badge equipped?
I do have this sword. Is he reaching out to me?
Yes, he's turned and
Okay,
he's like, "Come
Cher's
with
gonna
me," and then
bap
like.
Cher's gonna bap his claw away with the butt of the badge. It says, "No touching." I can walk on my own. I'm a
the-
big kobold.
The sword, you mean?
Yeah, well, it's also a badge.
Yeah, yeah. So he kind of done that thunk, and he looks back, like briefly, like surprised. And he pulls his claw back and he holds it a little bit. That hurt. And then like puts his claw down and he goes, whatever, follow me. And then he lets you follow him. Just you. And he points toward you, and gives a dirty look toward the 2 deer behind. And
Wickerwind drops his head. Shame.
You should feel shame.
Valkyrie briefly like looks over, oh, and then like does it too, and he looks like all sad. Cher, you're led up into.
Guess I'm going into the thick of it with no backup here.
Yeah, they're pulling you, and I'm sure, or I guess they're guiding you along. They're not
Leading
really
me.
pulling, yeah. And you go into the camp.
Only we had Shabaka here, who also had a hat of disguise greater.
Oh boy, camp time. Camptown ladies singing this song. All right, and I'm gonna move Cher. Yeah, hi Cher.
Oh, Mimle, check my DM to use the right token.
Well, I mean, you're not on this map specifically.
Okay.
I'm just showing Cher where she's going.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
technically.
probably show the party too, so that they're not just
I'll put
staring at blackness.
I'll put party vision up. Don't give me a second. Unrestricted vision range because it's daytime. Look at you guys go. It's technically like closer to evening. I think party vision has vision, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check that. Vision has vision. Bright vision. I guess it doesn't really matter. Bright vision. All right, and then we get configure permissions. Everybody should be able to see, correct?
Yeah.
See something.
Yeah, we can see.
All right. You guys are pretty much watching as Cher is led in by a kobold. Led. It kind of goes around the corner here. Goes around the
On
corner.
abuse, she's controlling my character.
Yeah. And they lead you around here, where as you get into the camp, Cher, that's when you start hearing it. The sound of clicking gears, flames whooshing from some big building up here. You see around, I don't have them in the map here, I just mainly have it for the kobold's sake, but there is a fair amount of Persians that don't have necklaces that are literally being slaved around. Some of them are like on here, like little helmets and things like that. You see what seems to be some crystals and things that they have probably excavated from this giant hole in the ground, and you know, a fair few of them are from like the ticking and tinking over here, like come out, and they're holding what looks to be gears and things that look recently manufactured. And this kobold doesn't even seem to pay attention to it. It's like one of them gets shouted at and like kicked pretty much like right in the side in a way that makes them meow like an oversized cat.
Hey, is there a shower room where they're also taking these blue crystals in? That resemble like something, what is it, xylophone A?
No, but what you do find is that he is leading you towards some kobold with a hammer, a really big hammer. And without looking at you, he does kind of speak up a little bit, and he turns with one blind eye. He looks you up and down. Who are you?
Name's Muck, here for the contraband.
Ah, Muck. And he goes to go clap you on the back. What are you doing, Cher?
I
Keeping your
dodge out of the way.
Give me a reflex save.
I bap his hand with the sword.
Give me a reflex save.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Okay. Reflex. Well, yeah, that's my job, is to pick up the contraband.
He's just clapping you on the back like a good pal. Like a good pal would.
Reflex. Oh, it's actually over here. It's not that bad. I guess I would know if I failed, right?
Yeah. Who the fuck wrote
Yes, it's a
poop up
public
there?
role.
God damn it.
I'm gonna hero point that,
All right, go for it.
which is why I clarify.
Come on, give me that D4.
That one. Gotta be slash roll D4. Oh shit.
Whoa! Nice. There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
And Cher, you you kind of like play it off as like you dodge, but you kind of like lean down to do it, and as you do, like the other kobold starts like looking like as if you found something, and you come up and like it's just like kind of like looks at you a little bit surprised. It's just like, you find something on the ground?
I thought I did, but it was only dirt.
Ah, stupid dirt. And he kicks the dirt. Anyway, there for the contraband. He continues on. He looks around. We got a nice haul for you today. Kind of
What type of back clapping?
Well, like he missed his back clap and it was like surprise and like.
The chat was just making gay jokes.
Oh.
Okay, go on.
Very nice. And he kind of he starts listing it off to you, honestly. I got a bunch of shit this round. And he kind of shakes. Well, Heatfang will be happy. And then he kind of says, you got a shield. He's actually kind of like leading you over to like here. Looks like we got a shield, some armor. Look at this. And he holds up like a weird key with a skeleton like symbol on the end.
Ooh, a skeleton.
And then he kind of like some weird boots. He's holding up like a lot of really odd things. Rings, hats, gloves, and give me a perception check, Cher.
Alrighty, does this need to be blind?
Oh, it does. Cher, you notice something that is similar on every single one of these, which he is not pointing out himself, but that you do notice. A very small like signature on each one. Like it's kind of like how you know how crafters will put like some little mark to say that they did the thing.
Uh-huh.
You're noticing that this mark is on pretty much everything that he's like showing you. And as he kind of like he's looking around for your cart. Where's your cart?
Where is my cart? Meanwhile, you dragged me away from it.
I know the kobold pull. He's asking you, where is your cart?
It's back towards the entrance.
Ah, he looks like you up and down. Do you have a bag on?
Can I pull out my bag of holding?
That works. And he kind of looks. Did you, he's like looking at the thing. That one of them holding bags.
Yeah, I took it off of the effeminate deers.
Did you? I don't think the deers gave you their bags, if I'm not mistaken. But
I'm just telling him I took it off of the effeminate deers.
I guess deception roll.
Okay.
You know.
Would it be a deception roll if I actually did?
No, it wouldn't, because you did take it. You would have taken it off the tiers. It's not like that would have been a lie.
I took it off a balcony blitz if I failed.
And he kind of like raises an eyebrow. Deer, huh? We don't need them. He kind of like shakes his head. He starts loading all the stuff into the bag of holding. All right, get on your way. You don't need to be here anymore.
All right.
And that's when like this one turns around and stop your gawking. And that's when he like kicks him. And he kind of, you actually see this like one of these Persians like semi fall into this fire pit before like correcting himself and starting to try to like put out his tail, which is like caught on fire, and a lot of the kobolds start laughing.
And we just walk away.
Yep. You walk back toward the cart. Everybody with boxes and or some really small holes in their boxes see Sherbold coming back towards your guys' cart. Sherbold. I mean, like, what would you? Coming back to the box. They seem to probably have whatever expression Cher wants them to have. What do you tell? Well, I guess Balcony Blitz and Wickerwind.
Nothing. I do not interact with the gay deer, but I tell Whisper into the boxes that we just got a shit ton of loot, boy. We dropped Tilted Tower. We got the game Chickadee Talk Gamers. We got the bread, and the bag is secured. So let's get the fuck out of here before our cover is blown and we have to fight all these kobolds.
All right, you guys force marching up the path?
Fuck
I
yeah,
know
we're not...
there's extra stuff here for us if we probably explored. The fact that all the gear, which was obviously adventuring gear,
Mm-hmm.
had a mark on it, makes me think that it was probably belonged to a Bannermane.
Can I examine the mark?
Are you examining it here around all these other kobolds?
No.
Well, I thought only He-Fang's eyes were allowed to look at that shit.
Yeah.
That's for the cart. That's for
Those
the
were your
boxes.
words.
Oh wait, no,
that's
yeah,
the cart.
yeah, that's for the
Oh,
cart.
Yeah,
That's for the
that's
cart.
for the cart.
Still a little fucked up to me.
But I don't wanna. Who fucking wrote poop here? Yeah, it's. Put it
What the
out
fuck else are we gonna do other than drop poop on the fucking map?
Ooh.
We're stuck in
listen.
boxes, asshole.
This was your plans.
All right,
What?
going up.
You weren't here for it. You abandoned us. Well, once we're outside of the camp, we're gonna. Are we
Yeah.
surrounded by anyone?
Well, so now I'm asking you, you're force marching, right? That's the thing that you're doing.
Yeah, to get out of the camp.
All right, you guys start moving away from the camp, up more north toward Wati. And it's at this point that I'm going to say, I'm just going to give everybody who's participating today a hero point for that really, like, you guys don't know how good rolls that there was made through that. So everybody in session today gets a hero point for that.
Woo, you're
Oh,
welcome,
shit.
Cher says from the
Yeah,
trailer.
literally share.
I guess it doesn't roll over to 4.
I'm
Can I give it to someone? I already have 3.
No, you can't give it. You can't give it. Like 3 is max.
Okay.
Yeah.
My punishment for doing all these, and I just
Suffering from suffering from success.
No, but you guys
No.
do as you guys actually start traveling more northwards. There's considerably less kobolds actually.
Woo!
Most of these kobolds seem to be going to and from the camp. As you guys continue on going forward, there is not a lot of kobolds that actually are going to Wati, if that makes sense.
So
Not
we can relax a bit more.
yeah, a bit more. In terms of like, you don't have to be on the other side of the river. People aren't constantly watching you. You do still have passing by, like kobolds that are passing by occasionally, but like nowhere near like camp level kobolds that are just like that was like pretty much like the highway of kobolds that you guys just passed.
All right.
Hopefully
Cher's
you put
gonna
poop.
try to find a secluded place for us to. Can I find anything that's secluded?
Give me a perception roll.
Can the gay deers also help?
They can.
All right.
Okay. Up. This is a blind check.
That is not blind.
Oh yeah.
Balcony Blitz. I am ashamed of you.
I'm sorry.
You're doing good so far.
Really?
No.
And then he trips over
Yeah, it's
himself.
so
because he
weird
got
seeing
it.
you look so sad.
And he kind of like smiles. Oh, I'm a good actor. And he smiles. I didn't know that till just now. Thank you. And that's when
Bad
like
crossbody. I was just doing illusionary.
Cher and Wickerwind. You guys actually like Balcony Blitz is too distracted in trying to show off how sad he can act to actually see anything. You guys actually notice that there is like a little rocky place, like up front, that like if you wait until there's no kobolds up or down the road, you could probably hide your cart behind that place.
All right.
It's like right in the
We're gonna
fork of the
hide
road, pretty
behind
much.
there, and then I'm gonna pull out one of the items and try to examine it, the signature, and then I'll pass it around to see if everyone else can examine
Are we
it.
out?
I don't know if you guys are. Can it be out or?
I am going to put this on. Hang on, Kobold Contraband. I think you guys can select this chest, yeah?
Okay, so we
No.
we could
No.
freely.
Hang on, let me.
Oh, we could have-
Hang on.
Uh,
Let me do this. Sorry, I'm just trying to get you guys the ability to look at this. Owner, maybe? Alright, now can you guys do it?
No.
You guys can't
Double click it.
Yeah, double click that chest. I'm just curious if it like lets you.
nothing.
Gotcha. I'm going to bring you guys to the blank desert map then, so that way we can just pull this on the off. Hang on, let me remove everybody here, and then drag this onto here. Sorry, I'm just getting you guys to a place where like you guys can look at this stuff in the off, you know.
So hang on, what is that? What is that box?
I'm getting it.
Oh, the box
yeah.
is the box is like Cher's bag of holding, essentially the gear that was in
Oh.
there
Yeah.
that she got from the
kobolds.
yeah.
It's in the box.
Hang on, I'm
What's
dragging
in the box?
triple
The box.
wicker.
The box.
Drag you guys here, so you guys can do this between sessions if you guys need to. Loots, and that would be this
Look at all
one.
of us.
Cher's gonna hoard it all.
And
Look at
bah.
all of us. Wow. And we still can't open it.
God damn it, Meemly.
Why can't you guys open it? What? Hang on.
I don't know. You tell us, DM.
Hold on, I'm figuring it out. Configure permissions.
Not seeming like much of a master.
Observer.
All
Alright. How is... Oh, let me just make sure. Give it the same permissions as this. This observer. Okay, I need to give it observer. Sorry, I'm like figuring out these loot. These things are new to me. There you go.
There we go.
It works.
Alright, Cher's
God.
just gonna fill it up with Arcana rolls. Alright.
This is
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay.
I'm so glad that I can move around again. I was going to get crushed.
Hang
in
on.
there.
Hang on. Don't just fill it up with Arcana rolls because I'm not gonna go down here. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. Bonk. Click the one you want.
Oh yeah.
The first one, I'll just go down the list here. That is a
Oh.
crit success. Look at you go. The first thing you guys find and Cher identifies is a sturdy shield, a minor one.
That's that. Oh. Well, if we can take that one, it's not 18, so.
Here you go.
Oh, wait, did it not roll again?
Wicker Wind. That is a critical success. And also Cher, you too. And Madame Fortuna.
Okay.
And yeah, I am. You guys find. I identify this. +1 leather armor. It does have the armor potency +1 on it.
I have that.
Let's see. Post this one. There you go. We're just gonna power run through this. Madame Fortuna with the Arcana check. Wickerwind wouldn't get anything with religion, but you get that. I'm gonna reveal these as soon as the first person I see gets it. All right. So this would be
Alright.
armor potency +1, padded armor.
We can go through all of this after session.
Yeah.
Except for the ones that we'll examine. For the signature.
Yeah. Well, I suppose we could just do this like in the off here, because I could open this up for stream to see what this stuff is. There we go, because it shows me. And with that in mind, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up session here for now.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up session here on the sole grounds that you guys just really blew by a lot of stuff. Good job on you guys. You guys got a lot of treasure for it.
You guys? That was the Cher show.
You
We've
guys,
had other
yeah.
characters have their shows.
Fucking share
That one was the.
I sure enjoy leaning back for an hour.
That was the Cher Let's Play
Yeah.
hour. I just wanna where she got nothing but cred. So to
I
the point.
was just saying to Triple beforehand that Cher is the real main character of this fucking campaign.
Most damage, most kills per round.
Wow.
Next.
I mean, it's just a real. The thing about it, Starsprill or Brash, is that it's just like a really like strong point in the story where like we just need to be careful and calculated to execute the story elements.
I know.
It was supposed to be two of us, but Shabaka decided mid fucking villain arc to switch from the character who could help to the other one.
Yeah, he did that a day before session, didn't he?
Yeah.